Here we're getting live. If we're live, guys, I'm refreshing. Oh, we got some people in the house already. I got to refresh. Can you see the comments there, Brian?
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right, I think I've got. Yeah, there we go. I got to just mute it. Hey, guys, who's in the house here? We got Brett, Emo, Weld, hella fact. Don't forget to hit that like. That's a fact. Thank you, sir. Weld and Beard Gents. Jay, I caught Jay's live yesterday. So we got some stuff for you tonight. Johnny Grooms is on the wheels of steel right now, working out some stuff. We've got Brian. Maybe you better know him as the Bearded Hog Fan. Oh, shit. Here we go. We're off. There is the guest of honor as far as the owner side go. We've got our community guest right down Cha. And then over I'm actually starting to do this reverse stuff pretty good. Right down Cha is Eric and Broke Ass Beard Supply. Evening, gentlemen.
What's going on? I was going to be on.
So you guys are actually kind of neighboring Colorado and Iowa. You know, you're closer than you're closer than you are to either of us.
Oh yeah.
How's the weather been? I know it can get kind of nasty and cold in Iowa and obviously snowy in Colorado.
Yeah, we got a little over a foot.
Woo!
There you go. And most of it's still here.
Nice. Yeah, we've got nothing. It's like 40 degrees.
Oh, nice.
It's perfect.
Yeah, I think we broke the 40s finally yesterday and today.
Nice.
Oh, and that's been like 20s and 30s.
No, that's no fun.
I got to tell you, though, now, here's what we usually do. Here's how we do this. I usually interview the community guest, and Johnny interviews the owner. But I got to tell you, another reason, winter is not my favorite season, but it goes fall, and then winter, spring are kind of tied. Fat guy like me hates the summer. But what I like about the winter is the wind. And when you got a good oil and beard, that wind hits, you're like, oh, baby. So let's start there.
Not really. I don't like the wind.
You don't like the wind?
No.
I love it.
Hello.
Your stuff always looks on point, though, Brian. You have the product to keep that stuff together.
Yeah, when I'm walking to work downtown Denver, there's all that wind to the buildings. This thing's everywhere.
Really?
Yeah.
Speaking of this thing and these things that we got, what do we got in beard? We'll start with you tonight, Brian.
I'm rocking Barbu the Jester.
Oh, good scent.
Pretty much fall in a bottle.
Eric, what do you got tonight?
I have our number 12 inspired by Dubai's gold.
Ooh.
All right. Johnny Grooms, are you still busy, or can you tell us what you got?
Yeah, I'm good. I have the smoked vanilla and tonka bean.
Oh,
Ooh, very nice. Very nice. I'm enjoying it. Very nice.
And there's an old thing of you dance with the girl that brought you, and the girl that brought me tonight is the Cuban cigar and 25-year whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the one that was when the wind was hitting my beard, I was like, damn, that's a good smell. All right, so we're going to get into Eric's stuff in a little bit. Before we jump to talking to Brian, though, aside from Black Friday stuff, any other beard news that you guys know about? Obviously, it's been Black Friday, Cyber Monday dominant.
It's like Cyber Week. Like every day this week, there's some different sale going on.
Now, Brian, I know you're very selective with the product you get, and I know you're a huge Barbu and Heroes and Legends fan. Did I see you post something that you picked up some Heroes and Legends?
No, I just posted about their
returning
deals, and then they kind of silently dropped their winter scent, Jack Frost.
Yeah,
and also the new hoodies and beanies, and his daughter is now making candles.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
So I know you've got a big line of Barbu. Did you pick anything up over Black Friday or what have you?
No. I've got some stuff going on outside of beard that I didn't buy anything really.
Yeah.
I kept my eye on some deals on just stuff around the house. Nothing caught my eye though.
Yeah. Eric, how was Black Friday for your first Black Friday? How was your first Black Friday?
Pretty good.
Good.
We did quite a few orders. Of course, we didn't do any deals as our prices are already pretty low as it is. But no, Black Friday went great.
Good. Good. And how about the rival comrade across state from you or nearby you, that other Iowa Beard Co. that you know? How did the brothers do?
Oh gosh, he did pretty well. He just dropped his no shave 20 after party sale.
Yeah,
and he's been pretty busy doing that.
For those who don't know, I always say it because I think this is kind of cool. For those who don't know, and we're not going to overshadow Eric tonight because this is his show too, but Eric is brother to Bearded Fox, Corey. And I remember Eric way back when he subscribed to my channel. He used to comment in videos, and then I heard he was starting a beard company. I was like, oh, looky here. How many of those Johnny's going to do all this, but I'm just was curious. How many of those cologne scents do you have? I know you have a ton of them.
We have 22.
22. Now, that is obviously your thing, but I'm digging this. What do you call it? Do you call it the And scent? What is the name of it verbally?
It's called the And series.
The And series. Okay. Yep. Okay. I'm really digging the 2 you sent me. I am going to go back probably after the new year and get 1 or 2 more of those because I'm digging all of that, but we're going to hold off until Johnny picks that up. I'm going to kick it back over to Brian as soon as I check the chat to see what people are talking about. Oh, it's just a good old fun time. Oh, Chris B is in the house. Jolly old fat man. Lots of haze. Joe, you're not fat, Joe. It's Winter Fluff. Thank you, Weld.
Winter Fluff.
Ryan C in the house. Outstanding. All right, Brian. So you look like a guy that's might have carried. I'm new. I've only done this for about a year. You look like a guy that's been carrying that shag for some time. So tell us how your beard journey started and how you eventually wound up in the Instagram community.
Well, I've been growing beard or goatee or something on and off for the past 20 plus years. I grow it, get itchy, shave it, go clean for a bit, grow it back, get itchy, shave it, grow the goatee, whatever. It's only been about 18 months since I let it grow. I think it was like June of last year that I was like, you know what, screw it. Let's see if I can tough it out. Let's see if I can stomach through the itch. So I would get the itch right here in my neckline.
Yeah.
Not anywhere else but like down here because my hairs grow like every which way. And then if I wore a black shirt, it would look like an avalanche happened by halfway through the day.
Yeah.
From all the beard drugs. So really, I didn't get into beard products really until I want to say about this time a year ago, maybe January. And first thing I bought was Viking Revolution.
Amazon, right? Is that Amazon?
Rookie mistake.
Yep.
Rookie mistake.
Always got to start there, man.
Yeah. Then I went to Honest Amish because they had a lot of good reviews.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't bad. And then I discovered small batch companies. And my first product was Heroes Legends Villain.
Great scent.
And so that to me holds a special place just because it was the first scent I got that was like, wow, I could stop wearing cologne.
Yeah, right. Right.
And then once I wore it, I was like, I feel amazing. The beard feels soft. I don't itch as bad. And then I progressed through a few other companies, and then I got to Barbu, and shortly after that, I realized from what I've had the other companies, there's only 2 that really make my beard feel great and style great. Scent aside, scent to me is secondary.
Right.
How does it feel in my beard? Like when I'm doing this, I'm at work and I'm thinking, and I just kind of do this to kind of like do whatever. It's like, oh man, that feels like fluffy cotton balls of clouds or whatever. It's Heroes Legends and it's Barbu.
Well, you're just right looking at you do it. I mean, it just looks gorgeous, man. I mean, it just looks on point. It always looks on point in the pictures, but I didn't
this thing? What, this? Nah. Thank you, Joe. I appreciate that.
I'm so with you on the cologne. It's so funny you said that because I started growing in October, and I was running out of my colognes, and so right before the school year, I dropped a couple hundred. Then I started buying product in October, November, and I haven't touched that cologne hardly at all. So I've got like 3 full bottles of cologne sitting in my my dresser because all I do is wear the beard stuff by and large. So I'm totally with you there.
Yeah. So now I've bought some other stuff. I've got some of some Bearded Fox, some Bearded Octanes. I've got some Bad Dogs, some Scullies. You know, got the 1912. I mean, I think everyone has to have the 1912.
Right of passage.
That's your entry to luxurious.
Yeah.
But nothing makes my beard feel as good as Barbu and Heroes and Legends. So and I've developed a really great relationship with both those guys.
Yeah.
You know.
So you started with the product. By the way, did you get the Viking Revolution kit or just like some?
No, man, I'm cheap, dude. I'm cheap. I want just like $8 oil.
Well, their kit was like $25, and you got scissors, a comb, a brush, a balm, and oil. It was, and I'll tell you what. I don't know if my camera will pick it up, but I still have my Viking Revolution brush and comb because they're actually very nice.
I've heard that.
The oil and balm, not so much. The scissors, below average, but the brush and comb, I've had for over a year now, and I'm very happy with it. So when did you go into Instagram? You're getting product, you're trying small batches. When did you start becoming a presence on Instagram?
Well, I've had an IG account for a long time. I never knew that all this was out there.
Right.
And I think I got into it from watching some scuba videos. And then on the side, it would recommend Dan C. So I started watching some Dan C videos. And I kept hearing, you know, all this IG stuff or Instagram. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, I'll just look it up. And then that's a rabbit hole.
Yeah.
A few months long rabbit hole, you know? So then I contacted Jeremy from Heroes Legends and was like, you don't have any ambassadors. You don't have anybody out there pushing you besides this YouTube guy, Dan C. I was like, do you guys want any help? I'm like, yeah, sure. That'd be great. You know, so I started helping them out and just doing posts and ordering stuff from them and just posting what I would get with stuff around the house.
Yeah.
You know, I think the first thing I did was the villain with, you know, Megatron and Soundwave. I was like, why not? They're both villains.
Right.
From there, just like things on my head.
Yeah.
It's toys.
Yeah.
Tried a few other companies. And then I got involved with Barbu with kind of a slow process. I got the Blue Lion, which was for child abuse. And get back. You're on camera. Sorry, she's not allowed on camera.
That's fine. That's fine.
Do the same thing.
So started with the Blue Line, which was to help benefit an organization for child abuse. And, you know, Abraham and I started talking, and he and the guys really liked my help with pushing that project. And they gave me a 30 off code, which is pretty unheard of. Mm-hmm. I mean, if you've ever seen his sales, I think the most he goes is like 20%.
Yeah.
And even then, he's like, I don't like doing that. But so like I said, I've developed great relationships with those two guys, you know. And I think it was the release of the Shaman from Abraham and Barbu that just blew my mind. It really blew me away because no sense has ever really taken me to a memory.
Yeah.
You know, it's always been, oh, that smells good. Wife likes it. Yeah, cool. I'll go with it. I got the Shaman, and I was like, it blew me away. You really get the Palo Santo and the Nog Champa and the Frankenstein in the background, but it really just blew me away.
Yeah.
So I went right on to Instagram, did a video of just me probably rambling about how much I liked it and what it had done for me. And shortly after that, he asked me to join his crew.
Nice.
So
yeah, it's an impressive group of guys he's got on there. One of my favorites is John from England, who's my favorite non-video reviewer. I love reading his posts when he posts.
How does he come up with that many words for one cent?
They're teaching those kids well in England. Let me say that.
Yes.
All right, we have our first surprise guest for today.
All righty. Oh, there he is, Paul. We love you so much. We brought you back.
Hey, Paulie.
Oh, no audio.
Can't hear you.
Paul, maybe sign back in. Hey, Johnny, do you know we got the beard therapy background there? Is that intentional?
Yes.
Okay.
I added that in just to, for color, because it was black before.
All right. Are you still working on? By the way, Brian, I'm sorry. Thank you very much for relating all of that to us. I appreciate it. Are you still working on? Yeah, now we got.
Yeah.
There we go.
All right.
Are you still
Cool.
on the Wheels of Steel, or do you? Can you start talking to Eric?
Yeah, I can start talking with Eric, and then whatever happens, that happens. All right.
One thing, and transition over to you. Actually, two things. I said one of them in review. I love your donkey,
What up,
Eric,
fellas?
as understated as this label is, there's something very cool about having all the scents and you circling which one. Just gives you this kind of made vibe.
I got a question.
Go ahead.
Are your labels Rob Acker approved?
Are you gonna start busting balls?
No, man. It goes back to when Colin from Fable was like, who cares? How's the product? So
to be honest with you, I don't know if Rob got anything
on labels.
Brian is talking about an old beard therapy. We had got into a discussion of labels with Colin, and some things that Colin said. But the other thing I wanted to say real quick, and then I'm going to hand it over to Johnny, is this was one of those oils that when I got it in hand, I went, okay, now we're doing something here. And I usually don't react that way because unlike Brian, and I just released a video on this, unscent first, carrier second.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it really sticks out to me when I can feel how good it is in hand. It usually, the few times that it's happened, it's going to go into beard and, pick up my attention. And that transference did happen. I got it in beard and it's like silk, man. So I love the 2 cents that you sent me, but well done on the freaking oil. They really are premium ingredients at broke ass prices, man.
Yes. Thank you.
I'll give you Johnny Grooms.
All right. All right. So my first question, as I normally do with companies and all that, and is just give us a rundown of the history of Brocast. How did it get started, and what sparked the interest to do beard products? Other than I don't know if you got it from like your brother or anything like that, but yeah, how did you get started in it?
Yeah. So the way we got started was I started growing a beard and I was having a lot of problems. I was constantly shaving it off because of the itch, and I get really bad dry skin, and I just couldn't take it anymore. And then after my wife had spoken to my brother, that's when we found out that he owned that company, Bearded Fox. I don't know how long he had been open. To be honest, it doesn't tell a whole lot of stuff. But yeah, I had no idea that he had this company, and my wife had purchased Drunk Grandpa from him. So that was my first ever beard oil, was Drunk Grandpa, and It is fantastic. I started using the products, noticed a change, and ever since then, the only times I ever do any sort of beard trim is just to get rid of some split ends or to make it a little even. My beard has an issue with growing on certain sides. One side's a lot thicker than the other. So what got us into this? We basically came up with the idea that, not everybody should have to pay so much for a premium product. And yeah, you got great carrier oils, but with the Marula, the Baobab, and the Emu, it just adds that much extra. So it brings that healthy, soft feel to your skin and to your hair. Okay. And then as far as the pricing goes, everybody needs to be able to afford it. There's some companies that offer a lot of those premium oils at a more expensive price. And after doing all the math and the figuring, we realized that we can offer that exact style of product at a much cheaper rate.
Cool. One thing I have to say, like with the labels and the marker, is that like I noticed like mine, it came off. I don't know if you can see it. So like the marker does come off. Is there any plans to like have like a another kind of system to let you know what you have in there, or is it always going to be Sharpie?
That could be something in the works here. You're actually the first person to say it's come off.
Oh, really? I don't know if you can
Yep.
see it, but it's not circled anymore. The Takumi, and then on the one end of the bottle there, it's smudged because I had a little bit of oil on my hand, and I just. Well, it's good that the label, is it doesn't absorb the oil, so like it's a good label. It's just with the marker comes off. So yeah, but I mean,
no, we can always look into something else as well. We actually no longer are circling the scents. It just doesn't look right. After I sent that out to you guys, I was like, ugh, circle, no. I can't obviously draw a perfect circle if you can't tell.
Yeah, it's
so we went to kind of a parentheses to kind of highlight them. That way it doesn't cover up the names of the other scents, and it just looks a little bit better. As far as getting another method on there, we can look into that.
I was thinking they sell them. They're like transparent colored little dot stickers, and it'll go right. It'll go right over that, and you'll still see right past it, and it won't affect the it won't block anything. Basically, it won't affect like the look of it. Yeah, that's the only suggestion I got. Other than that, everything is really good. I like the hold of the balm. I like the feel of the oil. It makes my beard all nice and soft, and I have it in right now, and it's all nourished and everything. So one ingredient that I do have, and it's just personal thing for me, is the emu oil. I don't like products with emu oil only because I feel like the animals shouldn't be killed for the product for our beard. Is there anything that can substitute emu oil, or is that just like a staple ingredient in your brand?
So that is one of the staples.
Okay.
So that's what kind of helps nourish the skin there and the hair, and what brings it to get it really nice and soft is that emu fat.
Okay, I'm going to interject here.
Yeah.
Firstly, it's not an American bird, if I want to get all patriotic. Secondly, it's an ugly fucking bird.
I don't care.
Hey, you don't mind, hey, Johnny, you don't mind all these beans and plants losing their lives for their oil, do you? And all of a sudden, it walks and it has a brain, and you got a problem. How far?
It's not that I have a problem. I just feel like we shouldn't be like killing an animal just so like we can have an ingredient to make our beard soft. Like it's just a personal thing for me. I mean,
fair enough.
You can wear it all you want. I just like it's just something for me. Like especially like when you see like how they do it, it's bad. Like it's gross.
How do they do it?
Well, they have the sacks where the oil comes from is on their back. So like there's no way for the animal to live. There's no way to harvest it without killing the animal and extracting that sack from the back of the animal. So it's they got to kill it and cut it open and take it out.
Isn't emu oil itself expensive?
Mm-hmm.
I know that was it Black Rebel?
Black Rebel.
Well, he sells his for like $25-$30 just a bottle.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
that's just for pure emu oil, or just his beard oil?
Beard oil.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
And he jacks up the price because of the emu oil?
I don't know about the pricing. I'm
like
assuming that it's expensive due to his pricing, but I've never actually looked much into it.
Because the Grow a Beard kit, this is where Grow a Beard kit brush I've had, is one of the first things I've ever reviewed. They have emu oil in theirs also, and it's like their entire kit is $20, like the brush, balm, and everything. And so that shouldn't be like a thing to jack up the price.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah.
Now, emu oil is a pricier oil. They have a ton of different grades. You got your first couple of grades of oil where it's very cloudy. If you actually let it sit, you can see the fat settle to the bottom. It's a little unsightly.
No, Eric. James Pershing said, I'll kick an emu right in the face and not shed a tear. I am with you, brother.
You can kick it. You don't have to gut it and cut it open to rip out a piece of it. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
I'm not doing it.
Vegetarian, but we treat animals that are supposedly, domesticated far worse than killing and gutting an emu. Give me your fucking oil, bird. Just give me your damn oil. They farm them. They're not endangered. Give me that oil. Kill baby emus, Eric. I bet it's even better oil.
I don't do that. I mean, look at Emo's Look at Emo. Eric's gonna start using camel hump fat.
Camel hump fat.
The snails are not killed, Brett. The snails are not killed for their slime. Some companies do slaughter the snails for it.
Can't you slaughter on a snail, dude?
Yeah, to get the thing. They kill a lot of some, like, just grind them up. You know, the same way they do with baby chicks. They just send them into a machine and just while they're alive, and they grind them up. But the company I buy from, they humanely gather the slime from the snail while it's still alive, and it just goes. No, I'm not kidding. It's real. That's what they do.
Okay, let's stick with Eric, but you and I got to go back into the snail slime one of these days.
You know, I have a great idea for a reaction video today. I'll wait till I pull it up. You're gonna
mainly gather slime.
Yeah, because for snails to walk, they need to produce slime. So for them to walk and produce the slime.
I can make them produce slime. I'll hit him with that fucking salt shaker and I'll scoop off that foam, motherfucker. And that is my slime.
Yeah, but you won't be able to use that on your face.
Dude, but who cares? It's a snail. Why are you worried about mainly killing a snail?
Snails are gross, dude. It's slime.
Farming it.
No, but if you're going to compare like how they get the snail slime to how they get emu oil, it's like, you know, they don't have to massacre the snail for it.
That's why I love you, Johnny Green.
Look, my wife is hardcore vegan, so we don't even have honey in the house and things like that. So like, this is where I get all the info from. And the video I'm going to show you guys today is like, yeah, it's, you know, it may change it, or you'll be like, oh, that's pretty cool. One of the two.
You mentioned another oil in there. I'm not great with carriers, I'll be honest. It started with an M, Eric.
Marula.
Okay, what is that?
It's a plant. It's a little nut.
Oh, okay. All right. I've not heard of that.
Nut. It's a little nut.
2 per tree.
You know if the company you buy that from, did they humanely pick those fucking nuts and humanely squash them? I just want to know. Because
they pay the workers $75,000 a year to pick these 2 nuts off the tree.
And we don't get that cost as a consumer. I love it.
No.
Oh, emu. Oh, yeah, emo. You got to know beer muffs or ear, whatever those things are called. Those things when we're on, baby. When you're on beard therapy, it's no holds barred. Yes, exactly. So I know, obviously, the colognes are the thing, Eric. Are you going to do more, for lack of a better term, standard or non-cologne scents than the Ann series, or is the Ann series just kind of like a thing, and you're going to focus on those colognes?
So the colognes are kind of set in stone as far as that, and if we do have a sort of suggestion thing on the website. If you go on, it'll email us with your cologne scent suggestion. Okay. And if you have any particular cologne that you like, you put it down in there. And if I get enough recommendations or suggestions for that cologne, it's something that I can do. It can be possibly added to the lineup as a full part of the lineup or as a kind of a limited run. So that's as far as the colognes go. With the Ann series, right now we got our first 5 out. There was initially a 6th one. The 6th one, I don't know how many times I tried to get it right, but it never came out the way I wanted it to.
Okay.
All the other scents had been done, but I wasn't willing to hold up the entire lineup just for one.
Gotcha.
So that one has been kind of pushed off. Hint, hint. Something may be happening next year. Okay. As far as the Ann series goes. So there could be some additions there at some point, maybe another couple. I will tell you the one that we did remove off the website was a spiced mahogany and an Indian oud.
Ooh. You can keep the oud. I'm not a huge oud fan, but spiced mahogany, man. I start getting tickly feelings in my nether regions. I love spiced mahogany.
Oud's the best scent out there. Oud's the best thing for oil. Oud.
Oud is okay. I'm just not an oud head. You know, oud is fine. I just
have to extract the oil from a sick tree, Johnny.
I know, sick.
It's sick.
What? Fungus infused tree. Trees have feelings, Joe.
that they do. You know, I hear plants do feel pain or some kind of stuff. Now, Eric, I don't know if you can say anything or if you even want to say anything, but this is the question I wanted to ask you tonight. Because, the story writes itself. Is there possibly a fraternal collab coming down the pike? No, it's all about competition or what?
It's something that we've talked about.
Yeah.
I don't see it working.
Okay, fair enough.
Are you guys cousins or brothers?
We're brothers. He's my oldest brother.
Oh, I thought you guys were cousins.
And there he is.
Oh, little Jay Hustle.
Yo,
We had real, now we got talk. Now we got real talk. Now we got
who is that Hog?
yeah.
What's up, man?
What's going on?
So we got Eric from Broadcast Beard Supply. Oh, very nice, sir. From Broadcast
What up,
Beard
Eric?
Supply is our
What's
own.
up?
Hey, what's up, Ozzy?
And Johnny decided to whip up a little Real Talk Beard Therapy crossover today. And I want to thank both the guys for jumping on here. Appreciate it. I've been wanting to get both these guys on at the same time. We got Paul just a week or so ago. Was it just last week?
It was last week, last Wednesday.
Just last week. And I was lining up Jay Hustle for February, but I'll take him in November or December. I'll take him.
Appreciate you, Joe. I'm sorry I'm late, man. I've been out there hanging up Christmas lights for the kids and stuff outside.
Are they around? I don't want to say something if they're around.
No, I'm out here in the garage. That's why that's why I'm bundled up.
No, we got the man out in the cold now. Shit.
Hey, this is the new man cave, man. This is where it goes down.
Where are you at? Are you back in Virginia?
No, I'm in Florida, but it's like 40 something. So
Well, what? No, you lying. You
no,
don't get past like 65 in Florida.
man, it was 29 yesterday morning, and this morning it was like 34. So I got that Florida blood now, man. So I'm cold all the damn time.
Freaking out.
Wait. So you've always been in Florida, Jay? I thought you were in like Baltimore, Virginia area.
No, I'm from DC. I lived in Alexandria forever.
Okay.
Now I live down here in Pensacola.
I did not know that. See, you learn things. Look at that.
Yeah, and let me say it's good to see all y'all and talk to y'all for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Face to face. You Hug, I see you, man, and Johnny, nice to see you. Eric, nice to meet you. Joe, of course, and I don't know who this guy is over here.
No, you got to do it the reverse way. I always screw that up.
Oh,
Yeah, that one. We had him on last week, and all respect due to Paul, but I didn't realize what a godfather he is. He says he has over 600 oils, and I thought I had a collection, man.
yeah, he's killing it, man.
I heard he had to buy or get a third bedroom on his house just for the damn oils. He could be paying a little less mortgage.
I heard that too. He got one of them used storage buildings out in the front yard too.
Full of pods.
Oh man! Speaking of big collections, did you all see Clint Rogers' post today?
I did. He got the lights in the background now.
I would have never thought of that because the bookcase. I'm like, okay, let's do that. But then he's attaching lights and shit. I'm like, dang it! See, I'm not creative in that way. I'm creative in other ways. But now I'm stealing that. Once we get to our new house, I am stealing that idea, man, because that looks sharp.
Yeah, it looks good. I think he said Tyson gave him the idea.
Oh, Tyson! Tyson does a bunch of stuff with lighting, man.
You all right there, Joe?
Yeah, I'll make it.
Johnny not doing too bad back there his damn self.
I know. Look at that. He's like Tyson Jr., man. He's
got some
double A.
catching up to do.
Double A. Tyson's in major leagues. He's double A. Johnny's working on up to triple A.
Yeah, I'm thinking of a redesign here because what's bugging me is the whole like they're not even.
Yeah.
I look at it all the time and I'm like,
Yeah, dude, my OCD is triggered.
I hate it that it's not
OCD
even.
is triggered.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I will totally give props and credit to Paulie. I stole that spice rack idea, dude. That works perfectly on my dresser.
Spice rack.
Dr.
Yeah.
Paul, I don't know about this.
The extended.
Yeah, it's a wooden 3-tier rack that expands, and I think I've got. See, I keep my oils and bombs together,
Okay.
and so I've got 25-ish on there.
Yeah.
You know,
On the rack.
Yeah.
Is this the rack that the things slide into or that they stand up on?
They stand on.
Okay, they stand on. Okay.
It's like a Walmart for like $15.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Determined is the OG, man. He posted that thing. I lost my mind almost.
He put that up, and I posted that right away.
Well, you have like 100 of those for your collection, or like how many of those damn things do you have?
Hey,
Well,
I think he's still muted.
I think you're on mute, man. We can't hear you.
yeah.
He's not unmuted here. Yeah, check your headphones.
Can you guys hear me?
There you go.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right.
I was asking
Yeah.
how many of those things you actually employ.
I just got the one. I got shit everywhere though. It's out of hand, especially with the
This is. Go ahead.
especially with the Black Friday sales they just had. I did order some. I ordered more stuff.
I am fixated since I've started doing this. I am fixated on how everyone organizes because I've got my own system. What does it take? Is there a special set of oils and balms that get on that rack, or is it just any old thing? Because I got my own whole like this oil goes here and these oils go here. Well, what gets on the rack? Paul?
Some oils don't even make the rack.
Yeah, I'm talking about. I call them
some
elbow roll oils. Yep. Go on.
some oils get pushed to the side. I mean, we got Barbu, we got Great Before Shave, got Premium, Tailored. Luxurious has his own shelf. Yeah,
You and
he's got his own.
stock in that company when looking at your collections, boys. I tell you.
Yeah.
Chesapeake has his own shelf.
Now, does the rack rotate? Do you like move stuff in and out?
I wish. I touch one thing, everything's everywhere.
Oh, really? All right.
Yeah, I got the go-to. I don't know if you've seen my shelves. I got like 4 shelves.
Yeah. Also got the museum presentation there. It's got all the shelves lined up.
Yeah.
It's got my Lux and my Barbu on the middle and the bottom shelf, and then the top shelf I have some gray beards and some premium and some debonair. But like my go-tos are right there, but it's 2 levels, so there's a bunch of stuff behind it that you don't see. And there's like 36 on each shelf, and then I got 4 shelves, and then I got another shelf on the counter that y'all don't see, and then I got another 3 next to the mirror. So I got stuff, man. Too much damn stuff. I'm giving stuff away to guys that work all the time.
Yeah.
I need some broke ass. I need some broke ass
You got
products. I've got none of those. Yeah.
Well, that much stuff, y'all maybe going
You
bad.
got some on the way.
Yeah, no,
All right.
yeah. I got my notification, Eric. I appreciate you.
Yeah, no
I think
problem.
I think we're gonna try to get him on our show too, Joe, in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys, I was talking to Paul last week, and he was saying you guys are thinking of transitioning over to YouTube.
Yeah, we should, or go both at the same time. You know,
Right.
I don't know how lazy people are. I know I'm lazy. If you're on YouTube and I can't just click on it and they want me to sign in, I don't know.
Right.
I don't remember.
Sucks for ours, though, because
Just
like,
can't sign in.
one person you can hear, the other person you can barely hear them.
Yeah.
Right.
You guys have that too?
I
Like when
think
you watch?
Nah.
we go okay. I probably talk real loud.
What?
Slow and loud, you know, but I don't know. Joe been in our stream before.
Yeah.
Have you been able to hear us?
I can hear you both, you guys, fine. But it is nice this is only the second time we've had 6 on here. It is nice just to have a guy like Eric come in or another bearded dude to come in to have that 3rd or 4th person. It's just nice to have that flexibility.
Yeah, 'cause we would love to have other people join in because there's no show without everybody. So, I mean, I can talk to Paul on the phone without any of you guys.
That's the fact.
We video, we talk, we chat, we text, we chat, DM.
Yeah, it's like
But
me.
yeah,
I talk to Joe so much. It's like he tells me something about the show, and then like by the time the show comes around, I have to go back and scroll all the way back up days and days
Oh,
because it's
man.
like constant, like
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Because I'm like, what's the guest email again? And like,
That's
scroll all the way to
That's
find
true.
out.
We'll go on.
But that's what's nice about our show. You know, on Real Talk, you know, we bounce off the comments. So we can still have everybody involved just off the comments, which is
Right.
which is cool. But to have people actually on, I think, something like this, I think would be even better.
I try to keep on top of the comments, but like, it's a lot.
It's hard.
Oh, damn it. I'm sorry if anybody spoke to me. I don't even have my live comments on.
Uh-oh.
That's how I don't do YouTube that much, because I was wondering why I was blank.
Let me scroll back and see. Emo said spice mahogany yum, Eric. He liked the idea of that.
Yep.
James Pershing wanted to know, are there any free-range agarwood trees?
That's Johnny.
Chris Bean
Tripod Nation.
We have a Barbu contingent in here tonight, boys, both on screen and in the chat.
Who? Brian Patrick, I see him. Is Chris in here, my boy?
Yep.
Chris, man, he bounced.
I see
on. That's his show.
Yeah, that's my boy Chris. That's the first guy I ever talked to on Instagram ever.
Yeah.
Amy said, "What's up, hustle?" Will says, "We got Tripod Nation." I was there for that one, so I get the joke. Sorry. Brett said I choked on some nuts. Oh, Jay Hustle meant Flow Rider. Emo said top 10. Emo's got a top 10 rack, a bathroom rack, a Ruddy only rack, a rack for samplers and testers, and a rack for samplers.
That's packages, man. Emo, his nickname is Packages. I don't know if y'all know that.
Your products, he's packages. Oh, and Sean is in the house.
What up, Diddy?
Yeah.
Oh, we got the actual tripod on here.
That's the tripod. I will beat your ass with this thing. Yeah, I can't comment to people on here. So guys, I'm sorry if you guys are commenting. I can't comment back for some reason on my phone.
What up, Brian?
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to. You gotta. The way StreamYard is, you have to, watch what's going on StreamYard, but then you need another screen to be on the YouTube. Because that's how my setup is. I got two screens, one for StreamYard and one for YouTube, so I can interact with the chat and I can even
Yeah, I got two screens too. I got one for work. I got one for gaming while I'm working.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Brian Live said, "What up, hustle?"
What up, man? What up, Joe? What up, Weld? I see you. Hey, Hog is a professional over there, man. I like seeing you. I never talked to you, but I've talked to you plenty of times, man. It's good to see you, man.
Yeah, man, you too.
Yeah, Brian, let's go back to the origin story of Beard Therapy. When Johnny and I, we were thinking of, do we want a guest, a full-time guest? Well, someone's sound is on. And then I said to Brian, you want to join? He said, well, I don't know if I could commit that time. But Brian was the one who said, you guys should have a revolving member. You remember that discussion, Brian?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. You guys should have a revolving member. And then the light bulb went off of that. And I was like, he's right. We'll do a revolving community member and a revolving owner. And I really like the way it's worked out. So, Brian, thank you. I get the chance to thank you in person because we've been doing this for months now. And I really dig this format. And it's all because of you, man, throwing that seed in my ear. I appreciate that.
Yeah, it's good. Good suggestion.
I think it's good more for the owners to get their face and their voice out there.
Yeah. But I also like it. There's plenty of guys in this community that are very active, but just don't review or don't do lives. And I just, like yourself, like we had Bearded Joey Hookem on here, guys that are very active. It's nice to see their faces. It's nice to hear their stories and hear their voices. And that was always the idea, behind this channel, is it was for the community. And we wanted to always have those community members as a result, not just reviewers, but community members.
What was fun was that one night when you had Chris on with Blackbeard.
Yeah.
And then Blackbeard popped off. Yeah. And like 8 of us were on there.
Yeah. Yeah.
For like 3 hours.
Yeah, that's how tonight was going to go.
I was hung over that next morning.
That was me after the Miners Beard giveaway last week.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the Miners big giveaway. That was they got to head off the next
night, luckily, so I didn't have to go into work. So Eric,
don't mess with me, Rob. I'm chilling, man. I'm down to one tall boy, so I gotta milk it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Been a long day, man. Been a long day.
Eric, as a creator, who are some of the companies that you like wearing? Now, I know you were, like you said, a purchaser before you actually got into the business, but who are some things that line your shelves besides your own product?
Oh, goodness. I, of course, own everything from the Bearded Fox.
What's your favorite box set? What's your favorite box set?
Pay full retail for that? I'm just
My
kidding.
favorite Bearded Fox. Sweet Hangover.
Yeah,
I've been wearing Sweet Hangover a lot.
I think that comes in as number 2 of mine. I can't say number 1 because they're both on my top 25 list, but yeah, I love Sweet Hangover.
That one's a great apple scent.
Yeah.
But then my luxurious collection, that's an entire beard shelf on its own.
Those are more trophies, Nickel. And like
I had over
because they're so
I
hard
had
to come by.
40 of those at one point.
Wow.
How many?
I had over 40 Lux scents, including custom. I
Damn.
went
different?
crazy.
All different,
I bought
or
a lot of custom.
did you have duplicates or all like?
The only duplicate I really had was the Spicy Bastard, and that's I had the original, and then I had the one he mixed with coffee.
Okay, Eric, let me stop you here because back in the spring I did this little thing called Battle of the Bastards.
Yes.
Where when I hit my 100 subs or whatever, and then I bought the winner. Now, if you had all these scents because you competed in that, what in the hell were you looking to get?
I was doing it for fun.
Right on.
Of course, I picked my favorite at the time to win, which is the Curious Bastard.
That would have been second. It got knocked out because it went against number 1. But yeah,
Curious
would have been 1912. Man, I love that Curious Bastard.
You know what though?
Fantastic.
I have the one luxurious bastard, oil that like just tops all of it. It's the clean empty bottle.
Yeah.
Come on, nobody has this. Who has it?
If you haven't watched the unboxing, was that your first Lux purchase, Johnny?
Yeah, my very first one ever. This was it. This was gonna start me off. I got the original one to start.
And it's not a lark. Johnny pulls
What, he sends you an empty bottle?
packaging.
Bone dry. He's like never got filled. So this is like one of the rarest. This is one of the rarest right here.
I saw Metal Chef. He did the same. He got the same thing. So that's 2 people. I got some empty bottles because I spilled my damn 1912. I don't want to talk about it, but
yeah, but you got it filled. You spilled it on your own.
yeah.
This
Hey
is right
man, I know I spilled it. I said I don't want to talk about it, Johnny. I know.
Did he label it the Empty Bastard?
Yeah.
Note it off.
Empty bastard. Nice. I'm with you, Eric. When I first started getting my Lux, everybody was talking about the 1912, so I grabbed it. But when I got the Curious, it was my favorite for a while. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I liked it. Yeah. I liked it better. So I'm with you with that.
So
my favorite from him is Bilberry.
Your favorite Lux is Bilberry?
Yeah.
Bilberry is slowly working its way up the Curious for me.
So let's do this bottom row here, starting at Eric and moving over since we've got some Lux connoisseurs. Top 3. Eric, you said Curious is number 1?
Curious, Bilberry, and
Dog Bark Bastard.
I have so many.
I have so many.
Apple cider bourbon.
Oh, so that's a custom. Oh, okay. All right, that's how he's going to play it, boys. He's throwing customs out at it. Jay Hustle, what are your top 3?
Oh man, that's tough, man.
Choose wisely.
I know, right?
Softball. We don't softball in this program, boys. Just
I like toasted more than I thought I would. I like toasted. That's my face, man. That's my face.
Yeah.
I like. That's hard, man. I like the Fantastic.
Well, what the hell is the Fantastic?
The Fantastic Bastard.
Pretty.
Oh, that's the newer one. That's the berry one, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's
I
like
have
3
that
or
one.
4
That's a good
different
one.
berries in it.
That's a good one. I like that one a lot.
Command Bastard is up there too. I call it the Breakfast Bastard though, because it starts off as Fruity Pebbles, then it switches to like vanilla syrup, vanilla pancakes.
Wow.
You got one called the Breakfast Bastard.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
like
going to go to
custom.
Paul, and I see the chat's a little active. I'm going to go to Paul. Paul, what's your top 3?
Ooh, Tobacconist,
Yeah,
TCVC,
Ooh, that's nice
and
too.
Harvest.
It's a trap.
I
Up
just
quick.
got Harvest. I was just finally able to pick it up. It's a nice little scent. It probably comes in. I think I go Tobacconist, Curious, and then probably Harvest 1912. I think that's where I am, right around there. But I like that Harvest. It's different than what I thought it would be.
Yeah, I get more of a Christmas than I do actually, like, I guess fall from
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I smell more of a Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah, the wife loves it. My wife loves it. She's like, this is my bottle now. It's like, just take it.
Did you say, Roman, if you know what you have to do to get this thing?
Right.
Firstly, it's only a couple months a year. Secondly, you got to sit online and refresh all the time. Let's hear what everyone is doing on here real quick.
So you just gotta time it just right. I have it down where like as soon as it goes like for sale, like I'm already on the site. I got what I want picked out. It's just as simple as refresh and add to cart. You know?
Rob
Yep.
Acker says Buddha Funk is my jam. I did not know you had Buddha Funk, Rob Acker. I'm a fan of that as well. Let's see. Love me some 1912 says Bearded Life. Britt Berlin says he can't wait to get his Return to the Mac, and he was finally able to get some tobacco. Good for you, Brett. That's a great one. James Pershing, who's been dropping some good lines tonight, says he only has one Lux scent. Which one is it, James? And you're right, you are slipping, but it is tough to get a hold of them. Emo says, Joe, I have the Tobacconist. It's great. Emo was one of the co-winners of the Battle of the Bastards, and so he got the Tobacconist. Drug Grandpa says, well, Bearded. Ryan C. loves Toasted.
Tobacconist is fire. Harvest is fire, man. You can't do the top 3 mess, man. It's hard. You
know, it's interesting that the couple cents that I didn't hear that I thought I would, but then you guys have the whole run. I've only got about half of that run at best. I didn't hear anyone say holy, and I didn't hear anyone say original.
I was gonna say holy.
I'm not feeling holy too much.
I'm with you.
I like it. It's a very clean scent. I actually wore it yesterday.
And I like
I wore OG last week. I think I wore it last week, OG. It's clean. It's a barbershop scent, but it's just clean and fresh, and you can go anywhere and not offend anybody and feel good about yourself. You know what I mean? But
yeah, I like vintage, and vintage was higher until it dawned on me that vintage smells, and I used to just allude to it, but now I'm going to say it because it's been a long time. To me, if you line up vintage and amber oak from Bad Dog, you can barely tell them apart. They're slightly different, but when I hit vintage, I think amber oak all day long. So if you got both of those, try them. Try a blindfold test with them. I think they're very close. Eric, you're shaking your head.
I don't have an amber oak. I only have it in a co-wash, but it doesn't smell anywhere close. It's from the co-wash.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. But I like those you do with the kids with the blindfold test, because I know I would lose every single one.
Yeah. I got to do that again. We had some fun.
Yeah, I enjoy those.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Ryan Patrick, we're repping them tonight, so we'll do it. Top 3 Barbu scents.
All right.
Hogshead Shaman, Governor, Storyteller.
Hey, man. Okay.
Pretty fire with those.
Okay.
That Governor is wow. That is one complex scent, dude. It's also his hardest and most time-consuming to make.
Which one was that, Brian? Governor?
Governor,
yeah.
And you've got that one, right?
I do. That's a wild.
I do. Shout out Chris, the governor.
Yeah.
If he's still in here.
Storyteller.
Governor's still in here?
Storyteller
lasts a long time. And I get multiple scents out of that thing. Like it changes throughout the day.
I do not have your lineup, but I would go Blacksmith, Jester, Shaman.
Okay.
That would
Blacksmith is good. Blacksmith is the wild card in his lineup because it comes and goes throughout the day.
Yeah.
Like just when you think it's worn off, oh man, it's worn off. Boom! It'll smack you, dude. You get that anise. It's like, oh.
When did I wear the Blacksmith? Yesterday. That damn thing was 16 hours. Right. I'm just guessing because I put it on before I went to work at 6:00. I smelled it last night right before I got in the shower, and that's a whole day.
The shower will make it come back up, dude.
Right. I had to co-wash it up out of there because I got other things to do. But I love the Blacksmith.
Yeah.
What I love about that scent so much is Well, firstly, you want to fuck with anise, you're taking your life in your own hands because a lot of people don't like it, and it's very powerful. I think Abraham had to have done about as perfect a job as you can with that scent to give you the power of it, but not make you go, get the hell away from me. And it's so well balanced. It is the perfect strength of anise for me, and that lasts.
Yeah. I like it.
Yeah. And then the red/blue lion, that one's good too.
Oh yeah.
I'm not a mint fan.
The purple lion. Purple lion.
There you go. I'm not a fan of anything mint, peppermint, spearmint, wintergreen, like that. But the way that Abraham mixes his mint profiles, peppermint, wintergreen, stuff like that, with other things, I like it.
Yeah.
You know, I supported the Blue Lion Project for the child abuse part of it. Wasn't real hip on the scent profile when I read it. I was like, man, whatever. I'm gonna do my part. I'm gonna help out.
I remember that.
And I got it, and I was like, I can smell the mint in it, but I like it.
Yeah.
But anything else like mint flavored candy or spearmint or gum or whatever, I just can't do it. You know?
I'm with you. It can be blended in. I mean, even the mint that comes off of Palo Santo, because it's got a kind of minty vibe to it on the finish with Palo Santo. Even that can be too much, you know, because I've had 3 cents with Palo Santo, and luckily they get a bit out about my limit, but, you know, yeah, you got to watch it. I can't do that. Well, let's get this up, too, real quick, because we've got some boys who are heavy promoters of Sean, as am I.
Hold on, Joe.
Your Barbu?
Yeah, I want to say something.
Go right ahead.
I don't know if you saw my unboxing I did. I had bought the governor to support my man, the governor. Yeah. You know, Chris. And, of course, Barbu, you know, I got a few things. But I bought it specifically for Chris, you know, to show that love. And my package got mixed up. I don't know if you saw the unboxing, but I ended up getting the Bushman.
Yeah.
I do remember that. Wow.
I love that damn Bushman. I would have never bought it.
I didn't get it.
I would have never bought it. Ever. And it just was a mix-up. And Abraham, being the cool dude that he was, he said, "You keep it," instead of me having to send it back. And then he sent me out what I ordered. And the Bushman is nice. I don't know why. I don't think I'm an out going in the woods type of guy. You know, I like to stay safe.
Right.
You know what I mean? my regular life is an adventure. You know what I'm saying? So I don't need any extra stuff, but I love storyteller. I love blacksmith. I like all of them really, but the Bushman grew on me, and I really, really like it. So I just wanted to say that. Now, go ahead and do your thing. Sorry for interrupting.
No. I'm with you, Jay, because that's got another. I don't like heavy smoky, but I like vetiver. The vetiver has got the smokiness I like, and he does a nice job with the vetiver and Bushman. And I'm not one of those outdoors scent kind of guys either, but I like the Bushman too.
Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot.
All right, Paul, give us our top 3 W&B. And for those who slept on Sean, you got to get yourself some W&B. He's coming out with some new scents. I hope in the year 2020. I've got everything else. Go ahead, Paul. I'll be interested in this.
First one, I don't know if you see that.
I already know what it is.
That Gentleman's Choice.
Yeah.
Gentleman's Choice, N2, and Patriots.
Ooh.
My top 3.
Ooh, nice.
You can't go wrong.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh, it's always it's between whiskey, Patriot, and 621. I go back and forth. I wore whiskey today. It's Whiskey Wednesday, if y'all didn't know. I went with the whiskey. But I call myself like in the 621, but I always revert back to whiskey and the Patriots blend. So I'm feeling those. And if you didn't, and you were talking about the new releases, check out Real Talk Saturday.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I was about to say that, yeah.
Now,
Saturday.
It's Whiskey Wednesday for me, too, but I'm wearing, let me see if I get this right. Yeah, I'm wearing me some broke-ass 25-year whiskey with tobacco. And
I seen you. I'm not jealous, but I seen you. I'm a little jealous.
I'm going to go with Charlotte Musk is my number 1. I'm going to go with N2 as my number 2. And for me, it's a tough one between Patriot and Old School, but I'm going to go Patriot on that number 3 slot.
I just got Old School. It's so nice and subtle and clean.
Yeah.
They're all good choices. You can't go wrong with any of them. They're all good choices.
You can't go wrong. Any of the companies that you named, you can't go wrong with anything from Lux, from Barbu, or from Premium. I haven't gone wrong yet, and I got just about all of everybody.
My one criticism of Sean, and I've said this before, is I just want more of that scent. I love that design. Like, he designed great scents, but he's just kind of rubbing my cheek, and I want him to give me one of those. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everything's medium. Everything's medium, long lasting. Barbershop is on almost a medium, but everything lasts long. But everything is medium. I agree.
Yep. I've never tried one barbershop scent.
Really?
At all? Period.
Really?
Wow.
And see, Hog, I'm like you. Like when the people drop the barbershops, I'm not excited. But when you get it, it's always good and clean and fresh. It's every time. The OG, Sean's Barber Blend, Han Yacker, all the guys.
Scumbag Boogie from Bearded Fox is pretty good.
Is that a barbershop too? Yeah. See, I mean, I'm never excited about it because we all want exotic, new, loud scents, but it's always good. It's never not good. It's just you don't get excited about the release of it.
Oh, little damn Yankee in the house.
Okay.
What is
Studio?
Studio. It's a tattoo inspired scent.
It's not
Yeah. So it
knows Nirvana.
knows Nirvana.
That's my.
I'll tell you what, man. That knows. And speaking of premium, real quick, since we're still on this, in my opinion, he and Cedric, Beard Justice, he and Cedric have the two most underrated butters in the game. Their butters are fantastic.
Yeah, their butters,
definitely.
Their butters are nice.
I agree totally.
Sinks right in there. I love it.
They're not underrated over here in this house.
That's right. They aren't underrated. I've got that N2 on my.
Don't be sleeping on Barbu's butter.
Love it.
Oh yeah, I got
Barbu's butter.
No, I have that, and I have the Night Watch.
Night Watch.
Yes, sir. I have both.
I put the Night Watch in last night, dude. Knocked me out in like 5 minutes.
Yep.
Mm.
I'm a butter guy. Just rub me on the toast.
With Lone Bear's nighttime butters, it works the same way. I put it in beard, and like within 20 minutes, I'm out.
Yeah. See, that's what the butter should be. Because I use butters at night, and I only use butters like 3 times a week. Because my skin is really weird down here. I'll break out from butters if I use it too often or too frequently.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I gotta use it sparingly and wash pretty good in between. But the Night Watch, man, that just knocks me out.
Yeah.
And that's what's cool about our community, Hog. Like you and a lot of people use butters for nighttime. For me, my texture beard, butter works good. So I put in the butter during the day, and I hopefully have the matching oil. If not, I go unscented to lock in that moisture.
Right.
And today I wear butter at night too. So I'm changing. I got all that damn oil on the shelf, but I'm turning into a damn slab of butter.
That's like Chris. Man. Chris uses a lot of butter lately.
Mm-hmm.
He stopped using balm, and he's using just a lot of butter.
Yeah,
I've stopped using balm.
It works good for my beard, man.
The longer guys like yourself, like Paul, like Chris, I can see it, because grabbing everything, but it just feels like a slight community movement over the past few months where you're not so much about balm, and you're even starting to see some balms that might be butter-ish, if you will.
Royal Beardsman. Royal Beardsman's butter? Their balm. Their balm is pretty creamy.
Yeah.
It's more towards a conditioning.
Right.
Balm.
Right.
That's premium butter. And it's balm too.
Right.
Yeah, that's the way mine works as well. It's more of a conditioning balm.
Oh yeah.
More of a hybrid.
Yeah.
Look. Oh yeah, Eric.
Yeah, it's pretty soft. I don't know if you can make it out. My finger's going right in there.
Eric from Broke Ass Conditioning Balm. I got it.
This balm right here, Broke Ass right here. My finger's going right in there. You can look at that.
Yeah. Jay Hustle, Johnny Green. If you want to know what it actually looks like, not on the website, you can see that shit live.
Yeah. I don't like it. I don't like your jokes, Joe. No, I'm good. I'm good.
Not any mess, man. With a Paul's collection over there.
I love it, man. Hand it out, man. You know what I'm saying?
So my favorite butter that I turn to is Crushers.
Okay.
I've been wearing that all week. Ever since I got Drunk Santa, that's all I've been wearing.
I've been wearing that snow cream.
How is that one, Johnny?
Oh man, it's so
Drunk
good.
Santa.
You ever had a mudslide?
Oh
You
yeah.
ever smell that's it right there with a little bit of mint thrown
shit.
in. When you smell it, you're like, I want to drink. You know.
I know.
It smells
I
so
know.
good. It smells so good. It's unbelievable.
I got a few like that.
I have a few of them. I don't have that. I seen your post today, John. I seen like 2 of them back to back. I said, "What is he doing? Back to back."
Yeah.
Drunk Santa.
Yeah, no, because when I find something like that and it really excites me, like, you know, it sparks the creativity. And I start making things.
I love our community, man.
Yeah, man.
Definitely.
I absolutely do. And I love that we can have guests on here like Eric and appreciate his product, but not just like Kowtow and mention other companies too, you know, and just have that chat. Eric talking about how, you know, he loves Lux, and I just dig that. I absolutely dig.
I'm still a consumer.
Yes.
But just because I make my own stuff doesn't mean I'm not going to buy anybody else's.
Mm-hmm.
One company I've been sleeping on, but when really wanting to try is Barbu.
Yeah.
Been wanting to try that for a while.
Yeah.
All right. Barbudos. I've got 2 Barbudos here. Rob Acker just set in the chat. All right. What's the 1 cent? He admitted he slept on him, and it looks like he's getting ready to try him. What's the 1 cent that'll get him to come back? The Barbu scent he's got to try.
Blacksmith.
I would say the Governor.
Governor. Is that one in stock? Is that one in stock, Hog?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
You can't get the Bushman, which I can't get either.
Hold on just a second. If I'm not mistaken, Rob doesn't like peach. So what would be second to Governor?
The peach is very, very in the background.
It is.
It's cedarwood. I'm getting more cedarwood than that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. It's more of a sour note.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Blacksmith for some anise, right?
That's a manly scent. If you ain't a man, Rob, if you ain't a man, I'm just saying.
If you ain't a man, don't try Blacksmith.
I'm telling you, Rob.
Storyteller is a long laster. I would say the Storyteller is the longest lasting. Cinnamon, vanilla, and some leather.
I like it.
Just throughout the day.
Rob,
I like it.
You're not a
It's
big
manly too.
guy.
Is it a cinnamon essential oil or is it a fragrance?
He's more essential.
I can't wear it.
It's manly too. It's manly too.
Do you have an allergy to essentials?
I do.
Wow.
A ton of my Lux scents that I have, they're heavy in cinnamon. I gave them all away. I can't wear them. I literally burn up.
Set you on fire. Oh, don't get that pressure.
It doesn't matter how much I put in.
More
Don't.
towards the essentials and less fragrant.
Mm-hmm.
All of his stuff is 100% organic, the oils. But as far as the scents, he tries to go mostly essential. I think he's like 80-20.
Yeah.
Essential to fragrant.
It's hard to achieve a lot of scents without a fragrance.
It is.
Don't get that Burberry or whatever it's called from Crusher then, man. Because that Burberry, it's set.
I did. That has changed hands probably about 3 or 4 different times.
I'm good too, and I was hot. I was hot faced. I was like, ooh, I don't know. I made it, but I didn't know.
The recipe since. I guess he's had a lot of people say it's burned their skin.
Yeah. It would do that.
So
my
spicy bastard. I had the breakfast bastard, which is like a blueberry cinnamon with coffee.
Mm-hmm.
I ended up sending that off to another reviewer because I just couldn't wear it.
I'm gonna send you my address.
Yep.
You got it.
It's really red, and it's actually starting to smell.
Oh,
I always try a little bit on my skin just to see if there's a reaction, and then if there's not, I go ahead and use it. If not, then I give it to somebody else that can use it.
Yeah, premium is all essential oils. I don't believe they use any fragrance.
Yeah, which is why he has that that strength just doesn't jump out, you know. I also wanted to say real quick, since we're talking about peach, I got the peach tobacco from Broke Ass, and when I was thinking of doing my collab, peach was one of those scents I wanted to do, but then I backed off of it in favor of apricot because I hadn't seen too many apricot scents. So mine was an apricot tobacco. So what was nice, Eric, was being able to have my collab and then a really good peach tobacco. compare the two and to see how they smell and to see the difference. I would recommend either of the 2 cents. I mean, if you're a peach lover and it's not too overpoweringly strong and not chemically, it just smells like sweet fruit, I would definitely go. That's the one I go for with Brocass of the 2 I have.
Oh, it's a very good peach, nice and warm.
Yeah,
very welcoming. It's not overpowering at all.
And just like my collab, that peach is forward and up front, and then once you get it in beard, you settle in, and that tobacco starts to come out a little bit more, and it's a lovely kind of year-round scent because of the 2 things. You have the deep, and then you have the sharp and bright.
Look at Paul. Look at Paulie. He's writing stuff down right now.
601, 600.
Don't mind me. Just talk. Don't mind me.
I'm building my list here.
What is it? Tobacco?
Man.
Okay, tobacco.
Man, it's addictive. Yeah.
Paul doesn't know what he's
love
getting
tobacco.
Yet. Paul doesn't know what he's getting from me yet.
Yeah. I don't either. I don't think. No, I don't know.
Oh, you'll like it.
Is my face smile? Am I smiling?
Oh, you should be. Wait till you get this.
I am. I appreciate you too, Eric.
We're all smiling.
And we're gonna wait till you get done in the woods because we want you to be there for what we do. Just like Joe, I'm sure wanted you to be here for what you're doing. You know what I mean?
Hey Johnny, cover your ears real quick.
Uh-oh.
So next weekend I'm going to go out and kill some deer.
Uh-oh.
You're gonna use your mustache because Johnny might not approve.
After he kills that deer, he's gonna eat him.
Yeah, they eat them. All them guys I work with, they
if you kill the deer to eat it, I mean that's a more useful thing than just putting its fat sack on your face.
Still using it.
No, thank you. I don't know what I missed, but I'm out.
The rest of that animal could be used for something else. Somebody probably eats
fat
it.
sacks. Daddy fat sack.
I want you to fry the deer up in emu oil. Let's do that, all right?
All right, guys, I gotta go.
Brian, great having you on, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for coming in.
Hug, man. It was nice
Brian,
to see you and talk to you in person, man.
Yeah, man, you too.
Hell yeah, man.
All right,
I've been talking to that guy in the DM
Later, Brian.
for a long time.
See you, Brian.
Later.
Right on.
Yeah, I've been snaked the last couple of years out hunting, so I got a lot of hopes for getting something this year.
Now, I'd like to think I know my country pretty well, and I, of course, do United Beards of America. But I think of Iowa, and I'm like, do you have – I mean, I'm sorry, I just think flat and corn. Do you have a lot of, like, forested ground where that deer like to hang out in? Is that what you hunt, or are you hunting other things besides deer?
I hunt deer. I hunt turkey, pheasant.
Kind of stuff we got here in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
The guys I work with take trips out there. Y'all got elk too, right?
No.
Oh, that's Idaho.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be more of Idaho, Montana.
Yeah. They come out there. They say y'all got some big deer over there.
Oh yeah. They have I think it's like black deer, mule deer.
Yeah, I stay in the house. But they show me pictures where they're sitting on top of the hill, and then you can see.
You like to stay safe.
Miles, yeah, I like to stay safe, man. It's dangerous out here, man.
In Pensacola, Florida.
It's dangerous.
And you told me you were in Baltimore. You say it's dangerous out here. I could feel you, but
no, I'm not from Baltimore, Joe. I'm from DC, man.
Well, that too. I know just the other side of the White House, things aren't always so good.
No, you just see the White House.
Yeah.
Every picture they show the White House and the reflecting pool.
Yeah.
Look behind the White House.
Yeah.
That's like the French Quarter. When I went to New Orleans, you get on the backside of the quarter, you cross that street, things can get a little dicey. And I mean, that's right up against the border.
Yeah, my wife want to walk through. I said, I'm not walking. I don't even want to go. What are you talking about? I love the French Quarter. Safe. I love the French Quarter. Shit, we're gonna take a cab right back to the room. Not walking. You can't run. I don't want to not leave you, but I will. I don't have to be the fastest. I just have to be faster than you. You know what I mean? And I don't want to be that because I love you. You know what I'm saying?
The hottest I've ever been was, we were in New Orleans a month before Katrina. We were in there in mid-July. Hottest place I've ever been. God damn, was it hot there. That's the city I've ever visited. I absolutely love that place, man. That is such a great city.
It's a nice place. We went after they got the Superdome back up to the Redskins game, and I came out of the hotel and I was like, "Where's the stadium?" And they were like, "Just go to the corner and turn left." I turned left, and it was a sea of Saints fans, and they started booing me like I was on the team. I was like, I ain't caught a touchdown yet. You know what I mean? I just had my stuff on. But they were real nice. We actually won, and I went in the restaurant to eat, and I looked, and they were looking at me. I said, I don't. And they're like, "No, you good. Come on in. Thanks for coming to the city and trying to help rebuild it out." They were really nice, but I don't know. You know, I didn't catch a touchdown. I wasn't sure about eating, but they treated me good.
That's
it was nice.
Were you being obvious? Were you wearing a hat or a jersey or something? Were you just
Man, I had my jacket, my hat. I had the whole. I could have been on the team. I just not on the team. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah. Man. Somebody hit me with a straw wrapper. I said, "Hey man," he said, "It could have been worse." I said, "You right.
Picking on Hustle out there.
Yeah. I said, he said, "It's just a straw wrapper, man. It could have been worse." I said, "You right.
You're right."
Eric, Faithful Beard says that fan series is straight fire, and I agree.
Yeah, Tyson has 3 of them out of the 5. A couple of them I know he wouldn't like, mainly because one's got a lot of sandalwood in it. He's not a big fan of sandalwood.
I love me some sandalwood. Obviously, Paul loves sandalwood. Gentleman's Choice was his number 1 scent from us.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, you would like the antique woods and vintage leather then.
Oh, he would like that.
Ooh.
He would like that.
He said
that.
That's not what I'm sending you, Paul.
I think Tyson
right in that one.
I think Tyson wants to sponsor a giveaway.
Ooh,
Eric, what you should do is circle that shit and then test his sniffer. Go, God damn, this does not smell like sandalwood. Give him that tonka beat and go, what the hell is he doing?
Circle the butterscotch cream and coffee.
Ooh,
yeah.
Nice. Oh, did you say coffee? Are you writing? Yep. Determined. Tobacco, coffee. Boy, you.
Yeah, that one is Turkish
y'all about to be best friends
with butterscotch cream. So you'll get the coffee up front, and then it'll slowly turn into a caramel butterscotch with vanilla.
Wow.
Shit, I like you already.
Y'all about to be good friends. Y'all about to be good friends.
Yeah.
That's my favorite coffee.
Y'all didn't know it. Y'all didn't know y'all was friends already, but y'all have become.
Yeah. Best of some friends.
Eric, I think you need to send Johnny one more of your unscented blend that's pure emo oil. Just don't tell him.
Ooh.
Just go, let him throw it in.
That's going to be a $50 bottle. It's going to be only one. You know what? I'll just send him an empty one.
Yeah, nice. He can put in it whatever he wants.
Yeah, I like having the empty one. When I got the empty one, I said, "Oh shit, this is a good collectible." You know, I asked him if he could send me an empty tin, but I'm like, eh.
You can put all sorts of stuff in that bottle,
an empty
Johnny.
space on the label.
You can put all sorts of peas and I don't know what else you can fit in there. You can put some lint in there. You can look at yourself in the back of the bottle. I don't know. You can come up with something to do with it.
Put a little shot of liquor in there, a little baby straw.
Yeah, you can get that in the movie theater easy, Johnny. They'll never find it.
Yeah.
It'll be warm, but they'll never find it.
Johnny, just for you, if I'm ever fortunate enough to get another collab, I'm calling it Dead Emo. Dead Emo. Holy
Emo,
you better run.
Oh my God!
Your big ass and your large guns. I don't even want to get near Washington or Oregon with you.
Lock your doors up, Emo.
Y'all know Emo like 6'6"?
He is a tall man.
You don't know it.
Yeah.
I told him I wouldn't mess with him. He said, "I'm nice to all my friends." I said, "Well, all right."
Well, I saw him holding his little girl on the river. And,
yeah.
And that damn bicep took up all the photo. I mean, it was as big as his girl.
Yeah, and he was deadlifting that one day, and stuff was moving around, furniture. Emo, you mess with furniture, gonna be moving. Emo, I'm just telling you, man. I'm gonna be jumping over it, trying to get out of the way, but that's just what it is. And he was walking with his father-in-law. You seen that with his man? Oh, he looking down at people. Emo sent me a picture of him in 6th, 7th grade. I thought he was a substitute teacher.
Oh, Percy dropped another great one. Hello, Fat. Johnny's nightmare is shaking hands with an emu farmer.
I don't shake hands. I don't shake hands. You know?
What you fist bump or you elbow? You elbow? All right.
I know what he does. What do you do?
Unless he's important, then I have to shake the hands. You know?
Okay.
But anybody else who was like, you know, I just fist bump or nothing at all.
You're like Howie Mandel.
You got to give the nod. Just give the nod.
Yeah. If I don't like you, I'll give you the nod. That's it.
He be fist bumping them kids getting on the bus. He be knocking them back down the stairs.
Hell, I don't touch them kids. Hell no. I don't even look at them. No, I'm kidding. Let's make sure they're not in the steps.
Lots of love in the chat, brother. Lots of happy faces. People laughing out loud.
All right, man. Thank y'all, man. What's got? I appreciate y'all, man. I love all of y'all, man. That's why we out here, and y'all show. I love. We and Determined were talking earlier how structured your show is, because you get the owners in and you let us get in, but you actually have questions that mean something that I'm like, oh, that's a great question, even before, you know. And then on our show, we just let loose, and you know, but it's something for everybody, you know. Right. There's serious shows, and this isn't one of those, but there's serious shows.
Yeah.
This is a show where you come and have a good time and actually get to see Eric. And I know everybody wanted to see Eric and hear about him. I know, and I apologize for missing the beginning, but it was spur of the moment. But your format is great, man.
Well, thank you.
I like to have the first hour be like informative. Like the first hour, Joe will talk to our guests, and I will talk to the owner. And then once the second hour comes in, then it gets, it's a little more loose, a little more open. So like
I'm good with that. I'm good with that.
I'm glad we went to the 2-hour show, because now we can do that. We have that.
Yeah. It was a good suggestion. Thanks to Hellafat. Hellafat said to us one week, man, your guys' show just doesn't last long enough. So we said, we listen to that fan base, baby. You know?
Yeah.
Plus, I got a daily supply of fat ass, and I don't want Hellafat cutting me off.
No, I know. And you said Brian gave y'all the idea, and shout out Brian if that's who y'all said too, because this is great. Yeah, it's a great format, man. I enjoy it. I'm enjoying it, but I enjoyed it before me being on here. You know, I thought it was a great idea.
On here.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Johnny was talking about, we like doing reaction videos. I have a feeling I'm going to fucking hate what Johnny's going to show. I just haven't seen one.
Give me a giant picture of an emu.
We usually do them around now. So, Johnny, get your shit on. If this is animal death stuff, I am not looking.
Oh, no. What are we doing?
We're doing a reaction video.
Okay.
Take it to a spam museum.
The only animal death I want to watch is I want to watch that sack come off the emu, dude. Because now I want to watch that shit. Now I'm all excited. I want the first non-mule label that Eric comes up with, just like some fucking dead emu with his little big ass feet in the air, like pop on his eyes. Johnny Grooms.
A picture of Johnny right next to it.
A print run of one. You get
Johnny holding the knife.
Oh.
Fuck it.
All right, Scotty.
There you go.
Peace, Scott.
Oh, you son of a bitch. I'm not watching it.
The fuck?
What? This is how they make hamburgers. This is how they make hamburgers.
They about to shoot him in the. Come on, Johnny. Come on.
I knew.
They got ice boots on, and he can't even get away. Come on, Johnny. I had chicken for lunch. So
this is McDonald's, man. This is.
No, hell no, Johnny.
This is actually, you know what? The meat that they serve in McDonald's and what is
Why
it?
Why you doing this, Johnny? Could you
Burger
eat them damn plant burgers from Burger King?
Johnny, are you trying to get rid of viewers, dude?
No, because they were just ragging on me about the whole
this is revenge.
My feeling on animal abuse and all that stuff. So
I need some control over here, like Johnny, because I can't watch this.
Look at me, Jay. This is what
I see you, Joe. I don't want to see you, but I'm looking because I don't want to be disrespectful. All right, Johnny, damn, man.
Turn the stuff off, man.
Well, we'll get to the good part with it.
What?
Johnny, you're upsetting me.
He said we're going to get to the good part. But wait, there's more.
Hey, Johnny, you just watch that over there while we still hang on your show, man. That's crazy.
You got 2 monitors. You watch that one.
Oh.
Nah, yeah. Hell yeah. Enjoy it. Look at him. He's looking at it right now.
God dang.
Hey man, don't do that. Because you eating plant burgers. I was gonna try one, but now I'm not. Just because I had chicken. I had chicken from Publix today.
I had Five Guys.
I tried one.
Five Guys.
Oh yeah, Five Guys too damn expensive, man. I bought a burger and fries, and
they were
like, "You want a soda?" I said, "Didn't I just pay you enough for a damn soda?" They were like,
DC, didn't they? Aren't they a DC original company?
I don't know, man. I don't know. They weren't there. They weren't there when I was there.
Yeah, you got to pay for the burger separate, the fries separate, and the drink separate.
Yeah.
What'd
you say, Eric?
That's crazy.
When I first went there when they opened, I bought a burger thinking I was going to get French fries. Opened the bag, I was like, "You guys snaked me."
Oh man, I took my son.
To complain.
Yeah, I took my son. He was like, I want a large fry. I said, "You getting the medium fry?" He made one of them sad faces. He got home. He had a damn bag full of fries. I was like, "See, mess with your dad knows," and I ain't paying all that money. I had to make them feel bad to give me a damn drink. I just paid you all this damn $11 for a burger and some fries, and you gonna not give me a drink? Yeah, I'm about to turn some stuff over in here, man. I'm gonna kick a hole in one of these bags of fries on the way out the door. I'm doing something.
The peanuts.
Yeah, they got all
that. Me go to Panera. She made me go to Panera Bread the other day.
Oh yeah.
What a waste of money. $25 fucking. A little.
It's
this is the sandwich. It's like that. I'm like, oh man. She goes, "You're gonna like it." I said, "I'm gonna like it, but is it gonna fill me up?" I eat for 5.
Get you a soup and a sandwich.
Oh, she got soup. She goes, "Ooh, the broccoli and cheese soup."
Ooh,
I was
the
like,
broccoli and cheese
soup.
I like broccoli and cheese appetizer.
I heard some horror stories about that soup.
Yeah, I like the cheese, the broccoli and soup appetizer. I need more.
Get it in that bread bowl.
Yeah, that's. Oh yeah.
Paul, not to rub it in, but that would have been 6 4-for-4s at Wendy's. Just saying.
That's where I was trying to go. I was like, "Well, let's go to Wendy's." She's like, "Nah, let's eat healthy." I'm like, "Oh, here we go. $30 later. We're going to eat healthy." I was like, "You're not going to be hungry later, right?" No, we're not. 2 hours later.
No, you not.
So what are we gonna eat? I'm hungry.
Johnny reminded me of Pulp Fiction. He's like, "My wife's a vegetarian." When Sam Jackson says, "My wife's a vegetarian," which makes me a vegetarian.
Yeah,
right. One of those things, right? Because
two
men are going to be a vegetarian on their own.
Yeah.
Hey, Joe, I'm kind of mad about my Wendy's. They got that 2 for $5 right now. I love Wendy's.
Yeah.
My Wendy's is closed. They're doing a remodel. Do you want to know why? Do you want to know why I think? Do y'all remember a few months back when the guy was in the sink washing himself at the Wendy's? That's my Wendy's. See what I'm doing? Man, I'm out, man. That's my Wendy's. He in there taking a bath in the sink.
You got a different kind of oil on your burgers.
Nah, shit.
You got some ass oil in there.
Man, I don't want that, Johnny.
Nah, man.
Different kind of nut oil on his burger.
You guys were talking about that broccoli cheddar soup from Panera. I heard some horror stories. I would never eat that. I would never eat soup outside from restaurants. Oh, man.
No.
Oh.
I don't want.
And it was crazy because you go in here, the floors are dirty, everything's dirty. I was like, oh shit, I don't feel comfortable here. I was probably the fattest person in there. Everybody's skinny, they look alike. I was like, nah, this place ain't for me.
Those are all sick.
Oh, what part of New York do you live in again?
What's that?
What part of New York do you live in again?
I'm in upstate.
Upstate, okay. All right.
Yeah.
I thought it might have been a little more expensive because you were near like Manhattan or Brooklyn or something like that. Or
oh no, that's just Panera.
Okay.
It's just Panera in general.
Oh, man, don't worry about the Determined. He got that Homer Simpson money, man.
Oh, you're killing it tonight, Jay.
Thank you, man. Hey, this is every day, man. This is me, man.
Shit. The Homer Simpson money.
Yeah. Homer, he working at nuclear plant. He don't do nothing.
Yeah.
Every time I send a picture to Hustle, my feet are up on the desk. I'm like, yup, I'm working.
Marge ain't got no job. He got
three kids. No job.
Yeah, 3 kids and a wife, and don't nobody work with Homer. He got that Homer Simpson money. Don't y'all let him fool you. 600 bottles of beard oil on the wall,
And living upstate too. Upstate is not cheap, right?
Nah. Homer Simpson money, Johnny.
There you go. That's it.
Thank you. Hashtag Homer Simpson money.
Hashtag Panera.
Oil with a lot of wardrobe. That's all I'm going to say. That's a lot of kids' school clothes right there.
Yeah, man.
That's why they're homeschooled.
Say no, kids. You wear what you
Check.
wear. That is the most expensive shit about kids, man. Is the fact that they grow. I cannot stand that they grow.
Yeah.
Get to that age where you can wear the same shit for 3 years. I got shit in my closet that's 20 years old, older than all of you. Get to that age.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh, it gets worse as they get older.
It doesn't. See, I've got some older ones, Paul. It does and it doesn't. I've also got athletes, so I'm constantly buying fucking cleats or basketball shoes and all that.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
But, at a certain age, it does get better. The clothes get a little more expensive, but then you can say, didn't you do shit last year? What do I look? And I'm saying this with like 250 bottles of oil. What do I look like? I got Homer Simpson money? I don't got
Homer Simpson money. Yeah. You need what? You need a jock strap. Shit. I cut the legs off your drawers. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, shit.
I love it.
Yeah, something too. I was going to say it. I can't remember. Damn it.
Those days are coming fast for me. I got the starting kindergarten, and hopefully, I don't know what they're going to be into. Like my son, hopefully he's going to be into computers.
Yeah.
Because, he's into that now. He takes apart everything electronic and he starts putting it back together again, and making new stuff out of his toys. I don't even hate to buy him toys because I know he's going to take it apart. He takes it apart and connects the wires together, and he makes them work. It's weird. Like he'll take two different toys and he'll start putting the wires together, and he'll power it with the batteries, and like the little lights and gears and shit like that will start to go. And hopefully he stays on that track, because that's there's no Sunday sports and Saturday track meets and shit like that. So hopefully
you see the lights in his house start to flicker.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. As long as I don't have to get up early, to go to a field or some shit and stand up with some other parents, and nah.
Yelling at the unpaid ref, about to fight him in the parking lot.
Exactly.
He throws the beer bottle at him.
Yeah, he did voluntarily.
Stupid referee.
Hit it against the thing so it's sharp, and
I'll cut you.
Yeah, exactly.
He there involuntarily trying to get a little workout in, and he dodging parents and at the Pizza Hut after the game. He came stopping everywhere.
I coached at younger ages with basketball with my kids, both my girls. And speaking of which, Johnny, I got to tell you, I think that, firstly, your boy's just going to be boneheaded because he's a boy. That's a given. Your girl will be all right. But getting her into something extracurricular, like a sport or something like that, I kept my girls out of drugs. We got a decently bad drug problem in the area I am, just because heroin is so cheap, and we're kind of in the rural part of Pennsylvania, about an hour north of Pittsburgh. So people are bored. People work in the mines. They turn to drugs. So keeping them active and doing shit, even though it was in the ass in the spring to drive all over the place for her AAU team, it kept her out of the bad shit. And now my youngest, she plays soccer. So, my one piece of parental advice is the boy's going to be a bonehead. You'll have to deal with it, but keep the girl active.
Yep.
And shout you out, Joe, too, for being such a good father, because everybody ain't willing to do all that.
Oh, I don't know, man. I appreciate that, but shit, that's what you got to do.
Yeah, that's what you got to do, but it's easier said than done.
Yeah, true.
Oh, yeah.
True.
So just take that. That's you. Just take that. Trust me. I know. You know what I mean?
You all have girl. I know Johnny has a girl. So you have a girl, right?
I have 2 boys.
Oh, you need to get that girl going. Paul, you have a girl?
No.
I got 2 girls, 1 boy.
All right. Now I'm gonna tell you, Jay. Here's my philosophy.
I'm done, man.
No, Jay. They're boys. When you're 70 and shitting yourself, they're not.
I know it, but
those girls.
I can't. I'm done.
No,
I'm with you. I can't. No, I can't.
Or 45 and shitting yourself.
What a rush! I don't know. Do something. You got to get that girl.
If I get that girl, I'll end up being divorced. So I don't. You got room? You got a spot over there for you? I'll bring the oils.
We can hang out. We can drink beer. I I'm gonna have space soon. I'm getting rid of these.
Yeah.
kids.
All right.
He said, "Forget the kids. I got the oils. I'll bring the oils with me."
Joe, I just think he wants to oil you up. You know.
No. I told. You never know. You never
Only
know.
if he brings the emu. That's all I do. If we're gonna do that, I want high class.
Yeah, and I told Determined, if I got put out, I'm gonna come sleep in the guest room. Don't worry about the oils. I'll take care of those.
Hustle, don't touch my shit.
All right, man. See,
Don't touch the oils.
man.
You can rob the house, touch my oils.
Yeah, don't touch my oils.
I don't know if my daughter's gonna take care of me like that, Joe. Though, you know, I don't know. She's such a fighter. Like any little thing I try to get her to do, there's friction. You know,
It comes with age.
She's 4 years old, and like she fought me to come back inside when the sun went down, and it's like it's cold as hell outside, and you know it's just ice and snow all over the place. She will not come inside. She's fighting me. She's at the foot of the stairs in the backyard, yelling at me, telling me no. And I'm like, get the house. I'm telling her, get the fuck in the house now before I go outside, because I didn't want to go outside because I was barefoot and it's freezing. You know? She forced me to go outside and barefoot, so I grabbed her by her little jacket and I picked her up by her jacket and I threw her inside.
You said you're gonna have to come out here. You're gonna have to come out here.
Hey, Eric, kids?
You have kids, Eric?
Oh yeah, I have two.
Boys, girls?
I have a 7-year-old girl and a 4-year-old boy.
Nice,
man. Nice.
Oh yeah, I know what you're going through, Johnny. They all go through that phase, man.
Yeah.
I can't even do anything with my son because he always thinks I'm trying to hurt him.
You're too rough. You're playing too
Tickle
rough,
him all
man.
the time, and he punches me in the face.
Oh my god!
Oh, he's rough. He runs around the house
guard all the time.
He runs around the house throwing haymakers.
Yeah. And you said he's 7 or 4?
4.
He's 4. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. My son is 7. My oldest son is 17. I don't think he likes anybody. You know, he's at that age. I was trying to hang the Christmas lights to get him tonight. He was like, I just was drawn, but I could hear his little headphones going off with his buddies talking. I said, man, just go in the house, man. But I got an 8-year-old. He loves me to death. So
yeah, that's a good age.
Yeah.
My son has never given me a hard time. I mean, like, you know, he has some issues transitioning from one thing to another, but he's slowly growing out of that. But he never gave me resistance. Like if I asked him to do something, like he may like give me a look, but then he'll just do it. Like not like my girl, and she puts on her mom's face and she just stands her ground. I think she's like way tougher. I think you know.
Hey, can we highlight Acker's comment down here?
Yeah, I see that. Yeah. I didn't beat her. I never beat my kids. Yeah, I never beat them. I may like grab them and like carry them, but I'll never like.
What do you say? Save the emus.
Sure, beat the kids, but save the emus. That was number 1. Number 2, which I'm totally with. 4 years old, hit that dude with a clothesline. Rob, I'm so with you there, brother. I'm so with you. Rob and I a little older, a little old school. That shit doesn't bother me.
You know what? You have to see. There's an Instagram. It's called I think it's called Kids Getting Hurt. It's an entire Instagram of just kids getting hurt. And today, this one kid, he got like knocked out because
Today,
Did you
he
see
watches
it?
that every day. Johnny,
Some
you
minutes ago, I watched this video.
The dad goes to punch one of those punching machines, and then like he hit the punching bag, but his whole body went full circle, and his kid was like right there, and he clocked his kid right, and the kid went and just fell out. Yeah.
Am I the only one who laughs when the kid gets hurt? Like
No.
if he or she trips?
I only laugh.
Stupid.
When it's a legit accident, yeah, I laugh. But like if it's like a setup and you could tell it's a setup, it's just not funny. That's just abuse.
Not with my kids. They do some stupid. I'm like, point and laugh. But
that's when it's funny.
I'm like, I love you though. It's not.
Yeah,
I'm not trying
what I
to be an
told you. I
asshole.
said, don't you love those kids? I heard you talking. He's like, no, I love them. They know what I'm saying. They know.
My son, Paul, he and I have a love-hate relationship. In fact, you know, he's trying to be alpha male way too early. Okay,
Right.
He will challenge me. But you remember that game? Now, mind you, I'm 52, telling you I'm still doing this. when you would walk behind your friend and you catch his ankle and try and make his ankle go into the other leg and trip him. So,
I did that to my wife the other day at Walmart. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
At Walmart. It's on the camera. They got footage.
Right? We will do that shit in the store. I got him so perfectly in a Walmart that he stumbles. But he stumbles, and then there's a 40-year-old woman with her grocery cart that laughs out loud at him. Great. And oh my god! And if his mother, I would have been dead for a week, man.
Oh man!
I will even try and embarrass the kid when he's trying to get a little too big for his britches.
Hell yeah! So have you got to the age where when you used to trip, people laugh at you, but now you trip and people like, "Oh, you okay, sir? Let me help you up." Have you got to that age? Cause I'm there. I feel like they don't even laugh at me no more. I get up slow now. They like, "Sir, are you okay? Can I help? Can I call someone?" How do I unlock your phone? That's like I got problems.
You got medical alert bracelet.
Yeah. I fall slow. Just call this number on this chain. Cause I cannot get up.
They just rob him for his beard oil that he's wearing in his pocket.
I'm slipping all over the place. I can't do nothing.
He's got something on him.
Hey, and Johnny, he watching those videos every day. Is that because he drive those kids to school and then he just come home and got to unwind? He like, you know what? I can't do nothing to these kids, but I'm going to watch these other kids get punched in the face by their daddy. I feel better now. Let's go do beard therapy. You need day therapy. You need another show, Johnny. School bus daytime therapy. I'll watch.
He just shows videos of kids getting tripped on at Walmart, doing silly shit.
Enjoying eating popcorn.
Just like he's laughing right now. Picture him watching the kid tripping somewhere.
He paused.
Slipping on ice.
Honey, come look at this one. Look at this one. Johnny ain't right.
Those of you in the chat, if you've never watched an episode of Real Talk, you just got about 3 minutes of it right there. All right, that's why you should be going on Saturdays to Instagram or wherever you guys go and get yourself some Real Talk. I've said it before. Saturday's live day, but whenever I got that free bit of time, I am always with Jay and Paul because that's just how they roll, and it is a good time, man. It is a good time.
Thank you.
Thank you, Joe. Thank you,
Thank you.
It's just about having a good time with everybody.
Actually, the funniest thing that I've ever seen that I legit had to pull over the bus and laugh was and it's kind of messed up, but it has happened years ago, and I can actually talk about it because I don't work for this company anymore. Because I wouldn't want to say something current because I don't want to get in trouble, you know what I'm saying? But
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Years ago, I was driving a special needs bus, right? So the special needs bus, they're small vans, right?
This started off wrong,
Johnny.
It
started off bad, right? No, it's not that bad. Listen,
it's going to end good, though. Watch. It's going to end good.
I legit had to go over. I was dying. The kid was fine. Nothing wrong with the kid at all. The kid was in his chair. You got to wait for the mother to come. The parent has to get the kid off the bus. You can't let him, without the parent. Mm-hmm. So this mom comes in, red dress, red high heels, hair all done, makeup all nice. She was gonna go out as soon as she got babysitting to come or whatever. And she comes all happy, and then all of a sudden, I don't even know what. There was nothing there. There was no snow, nothing. But she fell. But she looked like a brand new baby deer. Like her legs were wobbling. Oh my god! And they were crisscrossing. She looked like she was crip walking to the bus, and she went. My first reaction, I screamed. I said, "Oh my god, do you need help?" And she's like, "No, I'm fine."
As he's laughing at her.
Oh my! I had to pull over. As soon as I dropped the kid off, I turned the corner. And I pulled the bus over, and I'm crying, screaming, crying. And my aide, he's sitting there looking at me like this, like, you fucked up, man. And I was
you're heartless. You're heartless.
Hilarious. Are you going to tell me you're not going to laugh at that? Like, her legs were wobbling, though. Oh, man. That's the funniest thing I've ever seen on the job.
Like those models on the runway with the heel don't do right.
I don't know. It was her first day on those heels. I don't know, but shit, man, that was. Other than that, there hasn't been any other moments like that. Though. One lady did take a dive because she jumped in front of my bus, but when I was driving, she jumped in front of the bus to talk to the construction workers, and I'm like, I waited there. I'm like, what are you doing? You almost got hit. And then she looked at me, and then she went. She fell like she tripped on whatever the debris was. That was just like good satisfaction. Like I was like, that's what you get. You know,
yeah.
I think Emo captured it. Put Emo's thing up on the screen, Johnny. He's got a good little thingy bob, little pictogrammy thing. Yeah, there she goes.
Yeah, she is. Yeah.
Damn, Emo, how you find that?
Emoji.
That reminded me of one of the joys of teaching teenagers is you never know what shit you're going to get, right? So at the beginning of my career, I was in the computer lab. We were doing an urban legend assignment. This is before anyone really knew Snopes. Snopes wasn't a house for being an urban legend debunking site.
All right.
I had this girl, and she wasn't busting my balls. You could tell because of how she pronounced it. But I was letting them roam through the site and picking an urban legend, and then they memorized it. She goes, Mr. Ayers, what is a scrotum? Now, remember, there's like 25 kids. So I'm pretty new, like 2 years in. So as I'm thinking about how I want to respond to this, one of the typical stereotypical jock kid steps up and goes, it's okay, Mr. Ayers, I got this. But Stevie, it's the area between your junk and your butt. And I'm like, no, it isn't, you moron. So now I've got it. Now he's disinformed her what a scrotum is. And I've got to sit there and go, Jesus, what do? Do I tell her? Do I teach her what a scrotum is in the middle of English class?
Yeah.
And so it was just like, Stevie, and this is great. She just gave me like one of those looks like, it's okay, Mr. Ayers.
Yeah.
And she just draw a picture, Joe. Draw a detailed picture with some arrows.
You are here.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So Joe, I drive. So I seen a lady do something kind of similar. I drive, a mosquito truck. So I'm cruising around neighborhoods about 18 miles an hour, just spraying and stuff. And this lady was in a nice jogging suit or whatever. She was jogging with her big Rottweiler. Damn deer come running across up into the woods. That damn Rottweiler drug her through the ditch, through the water, up halfway up into the trees, and she got up in her whole front side. And I just, like Johnny, I was like, and I stopped. I'm like, everything all right? She was like, no, that stupid dog. I said, all right. I can't stay around. You see a lot of stuff when you just out and about. That's why I stay home, because it's safe there.
You saw that mailbox.
Bring it back.
Hustle stays in the safety bubble.
There's stuff going on out there, man. There's stuff going on out there. I just try to make it home safe. You remember when you was a teenager, you couldn't wait to get out the house? Because you couldn't do the things you wanted to do because you lived at your parents' house. Well, now I live in my damn house, so I go to work all day, and I can't wait to get home. I never thought my life would be like this.
Yeah.
I love it. I love my house.
Yeah.
I get to look at my beard oils. I get to look through my Instagram, see what the hell y'all crazy ass is doing.
As he's sitting in the garage.
Yeah, I'm in this is the man cave, man. This is the man cave.
I'm in the basement,
Yeah. I got my Bob Marley set up there. Y'all see him? This the new man cave, man.
Got the machete in the background.
Johnny, we ain't messing with you, Johnny.
Huh?
We ain't messing with you. I see it up there you ain't got to bend down to get it. You just reach.
No, it's there. I have a lot of entrances to my house, like more than I should have. It's like there's a door here that goes right outside, and then there's another door that goes into the garage that goes to another back door, and then I have another back door right up the stairs.
That's a lot of damn doors, man.
Yeah, when we bought the house, we didn't realize how many entrances the house has.
That's like some 007 stuff right there.
Yeah, like a mansion. You live in a mansion. You got
Keep that machete there just in case an emu tries to break in.
I live in a 3-bedroom, 7-bath house. What? That don't make sense.
How many asses do you have?
How many doors do you have? Yeah,
I live in a ranch. It's a ranch with a finished basement. That's it.
Nice.
3 bedrooms. That's it.
King of the hill. Like a ranch style house.
1 bathroom.
Homer Simpson money.
Homer Simpson money.
Hashtag Homer Simpson money.
That's my new line, man. Homer Simpson money.
He hear
Homer
all the time.
Simpson.
Feel free to use it. Y'all in the chat, feel free to hit him with it.
So many T-shirt possibilities. Stay safe.
Stay safe.
Yep.
Homer Simpson money in the back.
I'll take
Homer
a
Simpson.
couple months, Jay, for royalties.
Yeah, see ya. Holler at me. I don't mind. As long as we all know where it originated.
Credit.
You're
Jay.
welcome.
You're welcome. Yeah.
Stay hustle.
I got a quick question. Are you starting a beard line?
Well, I fool around a little bit, so y'all just wait and see.
I wasn't gonna say shit.
I just fool around.
It's that secret line, right?
Yeah, but like Eric, I'm still a consumer. I'm still a part of the community, but just keep an eye out. Just keep an eye out.
His eyes closed more than what they were when you asked that question. He's like,
Is that what happened?
Are you
all right,
you
sir?
asked me that question?
Are you all right, sir? Sir. Yeah, it's all good, man. It's all good.
Oh man.
I mean, but y'all know, y'all still see me. I've been putting up oils that I made for a while. If y'all follow me on Instagram, y'all know that. So why not show what I can do too? You know what I'm saying? I got everybody's stuff, so I know what's good and what ain't good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, fair enough.
So let's just keep it like that. But keep an eye out. Keep an eye out for your boy.
The burning question is he giving it to Paul or is he going to make him buy it?
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Homer Simpson money.
Homer Simpson money.
Homer Simpson money. If anybody gonna buy it, he gonna buy it. If anybody gonna buy it, he gonna buy it.
Yeah, if I'm Jay, I'm like, that motherfucker has 600 bottles. You could have a couple more.
I know.
Send him in.
He ain't got room for it anyway. He just carried it around in his pocket and his bag. He got some in the car. Most people keep samples in the glove compartment, not this guy.
I actually do. I actually leave a bottle in the car. A bottle in my lunch bag.
Not samples, though. Not samples.
No, not a sample.
Exactly.
I can't do shit with a sample.
I leave a bottle and a comb in the car.
Yep.
And Joe, I do what you do with the mister. I put oils in that and like to smell them in the house. Not in I don't have a classroom, but in my house. So I like it.
Acker just bought one too. I dig it, man. I absolutely. And what makes me feel good, this is where the sickness comes in, Jay, is I'm like, well, if I'm using more beard oil, that means I can buy more beard oil.
Yeah. This getting low. I only got 3/4 of the bottle left. Ooh, I don't feel comfortable,
This box right here is a random amount of beard oil bottles that I'm going to be doing a giveaway soon for. There's about 6 bottles of oil in here, about 3 different balms, some facial cleaners, some exfoliating cleaners, and all that stuff that I get every month. I get a shit ton of, skincare stuff. So I'm getting rid of all of that to make space for everything I bought for Black Friday.
See, since Johnny said that, now I got to hit him back. I want to give away on Johnny's thing, but I ain't getting nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just going to put that out there. I want to give away one day. Nah, I'm just messing with you.
I've only done like one real good one. Well, 2.
Nah, I know. It was only me and him in there. He said, who makes some type of chocolate bar? I was like, shit, I don't know. Mars. He was like, Hustle, you won. And I was like, yay.
Yay.
Was
that your reaction? Yay.
I get mad when I don't win, so I really enjoy winning.
Oh, we've been through this.
Don't start your mess, man.
Shit. Throwing shit. God damn it! Hustle. Mom, I don't think Hustle won the giveaway. Don't speak to me. Don't speak to me.
That don't even sound like me. Y'all know my demeanor. That don't even sound like something I would do. I don't throw and kick stuff. I like my house. It's safe here. Why would I do something unsafe?
We don't know what the rest of the house looks like, Hustle.
The garage, there's all holes in the wall.
No, man.
We've got the biggest giveaway, at least in Instagram. He would argue not on YouTube. We got the biggest giveaway winner in the community in the house tonight, and that's that big son of a gun. Emo. You man, go play. Go use his numbers. Whatever the hell he does, that is a lucky son of a gun, man. That guy's winning stuff.
Do you play the lotto, Emo? Play the lotto? I think you're still in the chat.
This guy right here. Hold on. I'm not pointing the right. Wait, hold on. There we go.
I have seen Jay Hustle win a few. I have.
Hustle. He wins giveaways like it's his job. Like
I've had a good 2 weeks, man. But Emo and Determined, win 90% of the giveaways, and all the rest of us win about 10%. So we got to share the wealth. Them dudes I don't know what they do.
Wait a second. I got to get Paul's back here. I think I've been on Real Talk 3 times, 4 tops, and 2 of those 3 or 4 times you had won shit. Paul hadn't won anything. It had been you, Jay.
Yeah.
I've had a good month. I had a good November.
You had a good
You better close your eyes, Hustle.
What are you talking about, man? That's my face, man.
I wouldn't give giveaways and don't get them.
Eric,
I'll leave it at that.
Eric, don't listen to this nonsense.
Don't open that box, Paul, man. There are stories to be told about that one.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's some shady shit. And I'm serious.
Me and Eric on this side over here. Y'all do.
I've only won 3.
Yeah, we're gonna slice that.
I've only ever won 2 giveaways. One on Real Talk, I won 1 giveaway. That's for Debonair.
Yeah.
Debonair is an amazing freaking brand, man. Debonair, that beard wash, holy shit. That's a great beard wash.
It's like gel.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. And it's so like viscous, and then it just the way it suds up and everything like that. I have a strong strong feeling that's gonna win my battle of the beard washes, because like I've been using all the other beard washes, and like it's hard to, between the fragrance and the feel in beard and like just the feel in your hands and just the whole experience using it, that Debonair beard wash is really, really good. Like shit, yeah.
Go ahead, Ryan. But doesn't it feel good? Like, we all do our thing, and we highlight companies when we can, and try a bunch of. Of course, we like trying the products. Like how many yachts can you ski behind? But doesn't it feel good when you tell somebody about something and they agree, and it's like I feel good that I've not wasted your time and not made you waste your money.
Right.
Yeah. You know what I mean? That means a lot.
That's the whole reason I do it, Jay, is to have people go, that was a good choice. Thank you.
Yeah. And we've talked about that. I know you. I know that's why, and I got a lot of stuff. I kind of feel like doing the same thing. I try to do my best. Now, I have one of the course of beers out here. So if it works for me, I can't guarantee it's going to work for you, but I can pretty much let you know if it's working for me, this is something that's in shambles. You know what I mean? Compared to the straighter beers that's out here.
Yeah. Speaking of Debonair, he and Tali in 2 weeks on beard therapy.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a good show.
Beaver tail. That's Tali, y'all.
Oh yeah.
He got a damn beaver tail hanging from his face. I don't know
Johnny, how many people do we have in here?
We have 11.
All right. Shout out y'all, man. Yeah, Tali got a beaver tail. If y'all ain't seen him, he got a beaver tail hanging from his face.
Tali was born with the beard. He grew the mouth. That's the way I look at it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That mouth looks like it's fighting just to get out of there every day.
What'd you say, Tali? Shut up.
You know what? I'll do one. I'll do a giveaway today.
You want the giveaway?
Oh, shit.
All right, we got a broke ass beard supply giveaway.
Uh-oh.
All right.
I'll do a random number.
All right. I'm ready to win.
Nice, Eric.
Random number. What you want to do? One.
Thank you, Eric.
Uh-oh. Emo. Uh-oh. Y'all watch out.
Now, Emo says he doesn't win a lot.
Oh, now we got 12. See, you say giveaway, and all of a sudden someone comes in. Now we got 12 people.
Yeah, who say? What did
You know
determine? What did
do 1
determine?
through 15.
What did determine?
What's up?
Dropped in the chat. I feel like it was deep.
Now, Eric, is it for any product? The Ann series, the colognes?
Yeah.
Anything.
Anything.
Wow, man. That's dope, Eric.
Yeah, so let's do like a 1 through 15. If people want to start going now, I'll
All right.
the number.
Acker
Oh, you're gonna do the number?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Okay. So whatever comes up.
Johnny, you ain't doing no giveaway, Johnny.
I was gonna do the 1 to 52 because I was,
Determine already did that.
Paul has loyalty 1601 through the giveaway. I love that he just dropped that in the chat.
That's dope. That's dope.
Hey, did I win? Did I win?
Hey guys.
Nobody yet.
Yeah, because this is good shit.
Oh no way. No way.
Was it Emo?
I know it's always.
Was it Emo?
14.
Oh. Was it Emo?
Why you
No,
do
we
giveaway?
got before that.
You should just send him something. You already knew. I already knew that. Ryan got it.
Okay.
No, we gotta look. We gotta look for the first 14.
Oh,
in the
I
list.
see it. I
There
see
is a
it.
14 before Emo. There is a
Ooh, I got
Ryan.
Ryan. I got
There is.
Ryan. Then I got Joey Hookham. Then I got Emo right
I got Ryan C at 14, then Joe.
Oh yeah, Ryan. There it is.
I'm showing Ryan C.
Sorry.
Ooh.
No, I love you, brother.
Ryan.
Sorry.
Emo.
We got fair is fair on this one.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
We had to do that too. We had to do that too.
All right, Ryan C. hanging out in Utah, my man.
Oh, that's where Ryan at. Congratulations.
Utah.
That's my guy, man. That's my guy, man.
He is a-
Congratulations, Ryan.
All right, Ryan. So DM
Congrats, Ryan.
You can hit
Look
me
at
up
Determined.
on Instagram. Shoot me a message.
What
with,
happened?
Your scent choice.
Look at Determined. He was
Where?
close. He was close.
We have another Determined on here.
You were close, man.
Oh, Determined.
got another.
You were close, man. He was close.
He wants to
All
pass
right.
it on to hook him.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's dope. They tell squinting eyes. What is he talking about? What that guy? What did he talking about?
Emo. I will say this. I've got 2/5, well, I guess 2/4 of the line. So I've got half the line. I love both of those, Ryan. I can't speak to his cologne scent. If I'm not mistaken, Johnny loved the 2 cents he got.
Oh yeah, yeah.
They're going to feel
Definitely.
good. As far as the and series goes, you're good on any of those. If you want a cologne one, I know the oil is going to feel good, at least if you go by My Beard and Johnny's.
Yeah, it does
So-
feel good. Yeah.
But let us know, Ryan. You're in here all the time. Let us know when you get it because I want to know what you got and what you think of it.
Congratulations, Ryan.
Congrats.
Congratulations, Ryan.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Guys, I would love to take this all the way into freaking tomorrow morning, but 10:30 is our usual end time. We all got to get up and go to work. We like to go around the horn real quick for anyone that wants to make any announcements, and we'll start with Eric. Eric, anything that you would like to announce coming up in the next month or two?
Right now, we're currently working on a butter. I've gone through about 5 different recipes. Nothing I'm too satisfied with. So we're still going to keep on working on that. I actually made one that was stiffer than my balm. It got no wax in it. It actually repelled water. So
Wow.
yeah,
Wow. Underwater.
Johnny.
beer
How
can.
about the duck back?
Johnny,
Yeah.
that sounds good for Johnny.
Underwater.
so
beer
that,
can.
so that one's gone.
Eric, have you decided on a consistency?
I'm going for more of a whip.
More of a whipped. Okay.
Yep. I've made a couple that have come out really creamy, really nice whip, but after they sit, they really starting to stiffen back up.
Oh.
So the consistency changes after a while, and I want to get away from that.
Nice.
So I'm trying to go for more of a really whipped butter.
Awesome.
It's butter season, y'all. This is
Yeah.
butter.
Yeah.
Now, Paul, I just asked you this question about a week ago. Has anything changed? Stuff that's coming up for you in the next month or so?
Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. Still the same goals.
Yep.
Still, aiming for YouTube. So
Yep.
that's something me and Hustle working on. Real talk. So, but no, other than that, we are still moving forward on this Saturday.
This-
At 7 p.m.
Great tandem, guys. If you're not following Paul at Determined, if you're not following Jay at Jay Hustle, you need to, so you know when the real talk is coming down. And if they do a platform switch or if they do both platforms at the same time and you've got that free time, I mean, you got a taste of them tonight, man. This is what they do. All right. And it's great fun. And, they just kind of riff and have a lot of fun. They're the most interactive with the audience of anyone who live streams that I've seen. They are constantly in the comments, both of them. In fact, it's a thing I like most about their show is when you go on there, something you write is going to be mentioned. Probably multiple.
Thank you.
Thank you, Joe. And that's why
Thank you,
we
Joe.
started. That's one of the reasons why we started, because we be in live streams and you say hey to somebody and then somebody below you would say hey and they'll say something to them. And I'm like, man, I'm taking some time out of my family time to come in here and show you some love and you can't even give me a shout out. So that was one of the main reasons, probably the main reason, the first reason that we wanted to get on. And then we lively and we like to have a good time. And so, but that's the main reason we wanted to be, everybody feel included.
That's awesome. I've been there before.
Yeah.
That's important.
It'll be great to see you on there, Eric, too. That'll be fun to watch because that'll be a fun one that I'd like to tune in. Hear these guys' thoughts on your product.
I
Jay,
can't wait either.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
So
You got Mr. 600 over here, man. If he gives you a thumbs up, you got to know that shit is good.
$600
then I
million
kind of have the
bottle.
same type of beard.
Yeah.
I've come across. I've got a few that I'm just like, oh man, these are garbage. Hustle knows. I'm not gonna mention names, but Hustle knows. But I've not come across any bad ones yet. So
And that's the thing that you do for the reviews. Like, just because you don't like something, don't mean you dog something, because it might not just be for you. That's not that's not good business for me. I would never do that. You know, something might not be strong enough, or something may not work for me. But like I said, I have a difficult beard, so it's how you word things and you make a relationship. I'm not here to down anybody. You know, these companies are these guys' babies. You say something about my baby, I'm coming. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? So it's just ways you go about things.
I'm going to get to you in just a sec, Hustle. I'll know. When I did the thing with minors, I didn't realize how nervous I was to see, you know, and it really put me in the owner's shoes. It was, you know, I hope people like it, but if they don't, it's not going to tear me apart. But damn, you know, so just having that little bit of a taste, you know, and I agree with you. You got to be honest, but there's ways of being honest, you know, and still doing your job. Hustle, what you got coming up in the next month so that you want to talk about?
The next month, Saturday, we're sponsored by Premium. We're dropping the new releases.
Yeah.
So I just put emphasis on releases. I'm not going to say, but if you check out our posts, you know, it's the Saloons collection. I want to give a shout out to Paul Determined, because he does everything y'all see on Instagram. That's fire. All of them posts that's moving with the music. That's Determined. Yeah. All those weak posts that you see, that's me. You know what I mean?
They're both strong, man. We both bring something to the table.
Yeah, we bring something to the table, but I'm just keeping it real. Y'all know everything y'all see that's fire, that's Paul. He does his thing. We also have been in touch with Eric right here from Broadcast. He's probably going to come on in a couple of weeks with us. And he blessed us with some stuff that I got the notification for the other day. So we got that coming up. And then y'all stay tuned for me on Sunday. I'm probably going to hop on Sunday and just drop a little knowledge.
All right.
Nice. And I didn't even get a chance to mention, but I don't know how it slipped my mind, but all that shit you guys did with Jolly Old Fat Man the last few weeks, you know.
Oh, yeah.
That was fun. Awesome. That is just good shit. That's what I just call it, you know, good, having some fun. And that was just, and we had Jolly Old Fat Man on a couple weeks ago, right when all that stuff was just getting started. So,
yeah. And it was fun. And that was all because we ran with something that was going on. He had Determined had all them Christmas lights up in the house, and the guys in the chat, they were like, yo, Jolly Old Fat Man gonna be pissed off about that. And I was like, yeah, he is. Tag him. Get him in here.
Get him on. Get him on.
And I don't think there was better advertising than that, because it was natural. It wasn't, hey, go buy this guy's product. It was you were looking forward to the posts and see what was going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
I was in all sorts of compromising positions I didn't want to be in, you know, but it was all fun.
I know. There was a few I was like, oh, damn, all right. Step it up a notch. Step it up. I was like, shit.
He had one where he was taking a shit on you guys or something like that. Like
we were we were the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. That's right.
I would have smacked him in real life. I wouldn't even punch him. I would have smacked him because I don't want him to get up, so I could have smacked his ass again. You know what I mean? It's disrespectful, like, but. It was all I had to determine, like, hey man, you good? I was like, yeah, I'm good, man. Because internet beef is not real beef. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's internet beef. Yeah, I found those Elf on the Shelf ones. I was like, ooh, I'm gonna go with these.
Yeah.
Then I found a few. I'm like, yeah, I can't put these up. That's just pushing.
Some of the Elf on the Shelf ones are, you know.
Yeah, but we had some stuff in the stash that we didn't let loose. I'm just gonna say that.
That's next. You got that for next year.
Yeah.
And it was light, and it was all good, and nothing was ever got serious. And he was in the DMs. We were talking, so it was all good.
Eric, did you need somebody? You have to go, or?
Tyson on here is commenting. I think he said he wants to do one more.
What up, Tyson?
This is a throwback to Johnny's live last night.
Yeah, he wants to do one more giveaway, Tyson.
Thank you, Tyson. Shout out Tyson, man. I thought I had products, and then I seen his wall, and I'm not doing a damn thing.
We'll do one more.
Oh, damn. Tyson.
I can't believe you're letting him do it to you, man. I can't believe you're letting him. Oh, that's already 2 for 2 for him.
All right, Johnny, let's do it your way.
No, I do the random number generator. That's all.
All right, Johnny Grooms. What do
unless Joe has a question that he wants
Yeah,
to
does
ask.
Joe have a question?
Wait. Oh. No.
What did he burn
How about,
in the Mister today?
How about where am I based out of?
Yeah, that's always a good one.
That's a great question. That's a great question.
Okay, so hit it. Where is Eric and Broke Ass based out of? Roll them. Let's see some answers. If you want to earn some fine Broke Ass product. Emo the Bearded Guy, no. I think I see a winner.
Oh, he was
A winner.
what? Wait, no, what? I'm not even moving. Okay, there we go.
I think I see a fisherman who might have won something.
Oh, I just lost chat.
I see it. Oh, I see it.
Hey, I just lost the chat.
You lost it. That's okay.
Yeah, we got it.
We got it.
Yeah.
Bearded Joey Hookem. I'm going to call the winner, Johnny. Does that look right on your screen, guys? Does it look
Yeah.
right? Yep.
Hey, whoa. That's
Yeah,
just
I see
the
it.
state.
What?
I need the town.
Oh,
Nice.
Oh,
Nice. I like your
Oh,
Eric.
If
I like
Tyson
your
wants
style,
to get
man.
his way, he's got to work for this one.
Eric, I like your style, man.
man.
I don't even know that, Eric. We've got a Des Moines that dropped
Ooh, it's close. I'm just north of that.
just north of Des Moines. Get out your Google Maps, boys and girls.
is
I like-
Des Moines?
Des
Is
Moines.
Des Moines? Is this an actual thing, or he's
Yes.
was that a
No,
typo?
not Ed Moines.
Fed Moine. Hey, man, we trying to win over here. Sometimes you fight too fast.
So Des
I
Moines
think
is
Des Moines is the only city most people know in Iowa.
It is, yeah, pretty much.
Iowa City is a city.
That's right. Iowa City is a city.
Home of my Hawkeyes.
All right.
Swanwood.
Yeah. Don't they wave at the children's hospital?
Yes, we do.
That is so dope, man.
They actually built the children's hospital specifically facing the stadium so
Mhm.
the children could watch the games.
That's one of
Wow.
the best things on Saturday, man.
Wow.
They do it in between the quarter, one of the quarters, the third and fourth
It's
quarter.
after the first quarter.
After the first quarter, yeah, and everybody in the stand, Joe, turns and waves to the kids at the hospital, and the parents are up there and they're holding the kids. And
How did I
Hella
know?
fat, just a little bit lower.
if you
Little
don't
bit more
feel, if you
south.
ain't feeling that, you ain't feeling nothing.
When I did Rhode Island for United Beards of America, they have a similar thing in Providence. It started up where people in the town, because it's kind of on the water and obviously near the land, they'll flash their lights at the children's hospital, and the kids in children's hospital will flash lights back at them.
That's awesome, man.
Yep.
This big,
Nice.
that's so killer.
That's awesome, man.
All right, so to help everybody out,
Washington,
between-
Ames, Acres, and Clarion.
we're between Des Moines and Ames.
Okay.
Google
So-
Maps.
Are we going to
That's
go?
what I'm on now. I'm on Google Maps. Just
Eric, what do you want to do? We've got Ames and Des Moines in here.
Johnny's watching the kids get beat up. He ain't on Google Maps.
now, I'm gonna find that. Shit.
Oh, Tyson's website says Des Moines, so I win. Oh, Tyson.
Oh, the website.
If you want to
says-
get that technical,
I'm looking.
hella fat's close with Maxwell, a little more south.
Oh,
Helifat is. Oh, Maxwell. Okay.
Helifat has said both Ames and Maxwell. I think we got to go that way because he's hit close.
He's hitting close.
We
I
want the
will tell
city.
you it starts with an A.
Oh, it starts with an A near Ames and Maxwell.
Is it Ackworth?
No.
Okay, boy, Emo, boy, I'm watching
Hey.
you.
You wanted just one more. You're going to work for it.
I'm watching you, Emo. Elman.
What the
Nope.
hell? Alaman. What the hell? That's that. Alaman.
Oh,
Johnny said it.
Tyson got it.
Yeah, I was gonna type that next because I was like, it's right underneath that.
Spelled
Thank
it
you.
wrong.
Ankeny. I have never heard of that town.
Me
So it's
neither.
actually Ankeny. There's another N in there.
Oh,
Ankeny.
that means you only get a half a bottle.
Ooh. At least you didn't get an
You
empty
get-
bottle like
You
Jeremy.
get Johnny's empty bottle.
Oh no,
You
I'll
won,
never,
Tyson.
I'll never get this bottle up.
Tyson
Oh,
earned
man.
it.
He got all sorts of peas and dust in there.
And Tyson's giving it to Hella.
That is awesome.
Hey, and
Nice.
shout out Tyson because Tyson won something on Real Talk and gave it away too.
Yeah, and he paid it forward.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
It's because he has it already.
I'm pretty sure Tyson's already he's already got about 10 of mine already.
Exactly.
So.
All right, Hella. So you're gonna get your choice of broke ass product. It's good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations, Hella.
Yeah, that was tough. I like the tough ones. I like, because free is free. So if you don't, put a little effort into it.
Yeah, I always like questions better too.
I do too.
All right, real quick, to end us, because actually I haven't been doing much, but I'm doing something this month. I've got my top 12 companies. I've got my top 25 cents, which I'm doing with most of those episodes with my daughter Bella. They're each going to be 5-parters. And I'm thinking I want to show some love to the reviewers. I have not, since the owners don't want to review reviewers, which I can understand. I decided I wanted to review some reviewers. So I might do something with that either on YouTube or Instagram. Johnny Grooms, you got the last word. What do you got coming up?
I have. Oh, he just bounced. All right.
Hey, thank you. Thank you very much.
Oh, yeah, I didn't know he was leaving. Yes, we ran too late.
He said something happened.
Oh, he did? I don't know.
Yeah, he said that something happened.
Oh, bummer.
All right. I have this random box giveaway that I'm gonna be doing, and as far as review wise, the Jolly Old Fat Man review that I'm gonna do as soon as I open the Bad Santa. I still have it closed because I'm gonna compile all my Black Friday sales into a post. So, yeah, that's what I got coming up.
Good.
We made the bottle too, Joe. We made the bottle. We don't have a collab like you got with miners, but we made the bottle.
Yeah, you make.
You did. You made the list. Yeah, in the bottom.
Here's the
The
last
naughty list.
thing.
That was awesome.
To my knowledge, the gentleman below me, and I know the gentleman to my left, and I, don't receive anything for our reviews. If anything, we're paying. We might receive product, but we're paying for everything. So when we say this is something we like, that's from the hip. That's honest. The whole reason I found out about Jay Hustle is because he did a review and he was spot on. And right then I was like, well, I'm with Jay Hustle from now on. And then I found out about Paul because I knew that Jay Hustle had this little Instagram thing, and that's where I found out about Paul. And I'm like, I'm with both you guys. So just remember, there's a lot of us out there. We may not have the same tastes, but I really appreciate all the work that all of y'all do, spending your hard-earned money and trying to bring information. And like you said, Jay, just that feeling of, damn, I got one. That feels good.
It's important, man. It's important. These beer products are expensive. They get expensive.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And we don't review everything, but we try to, we do what we do. I know you guys are way better at the reviews than us, but I thank you, man. That means a lot, especially not just a consumer, another reviewer, because you got a lot of stuff, and for you to think that I was spot on, that means a lot, man.
And of course, last thing. Thanks to Eric. Thanks for his 2 giveaways. We appreciate it. He is a great guy. Check Brocath out. Great quality with low prices. And thanks to these 2 dudes below me. Thank you again for doing a repeat for me, Paul.
Thank you.
Hey, I love having you on. A chance to finally get to talk to you.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I hope I get to come back, man.
Oh, you'll get to
Yeah.
come back.
We'll do it again. This was great.
Definitely
We'll do it
again.
again. Definitely.
Yeah.
All right,
Thank
guys.
you guys for having us.
You too, Johnny. I've heard you talk to me, but to get to actually talk back to you too at the same time, it's a wonderful platform, man. I love what you guys doing. It's different. Like you say, our stuff is different. Yours is structured. It's definitely organized, but it's funny. It's informative. Really good.
It's definitely funny. Yeah.
Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you very much. All right, guys. So you'll see them Saturday. You'll see us next Wednesday. Everyone have a good night. Thank you for your attendance. We always appreciate it. Take care, guys.
Nice.
Peace, fellas.
Peace. Good night.